IRC:/IRC Urchigway, Net Day Team, Athen, WWU, Epitidafu, Com the He Con CA for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the translations or host this chapter. Kolto, make taller, and no, you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. Preton. From north of the city, the Iron Fist School and 3 other factions have now contacted us. Bala bottom right, Seoul City Hall top center. Goyang City bottom left, Gimpo International Airport. With this, all of North have decided to join hands with the Martial Arts Alliance. Is something not to your liking, Glensha? No, it's nothing. So, how many factions in Seoul metro area are sending us reinforcements? Currently, around 50%, but that will likely increase. It seems the news of your taking on Gumun, Ryong on equal terms have spread like wildfire. When they hear that even the Sunwoo clan is with us, almost all the factions within the metro area are likely to join. Sunwoo head, Tomestomp, why did you do that? What? Why did you hide? You should have gotten yourself treated if you were in that condition. Chief. What is he? Whatever are you talking about, Sunwoo clan head? Treated? Are you saying that I'm somehow injured? In the Murimins, the alliance chief must be a master who can take on Gumun Ryong without any problems. Please of this to anyone else. Minds of the don't speak Che. Would all of you please give moment? Us a chief, may I stay? You as well. As you command. Shu Wai, you should have sought treatment right away. If you had, then, at least, why in the world did you do that? But you already know why, don't you? Because you and I are cut from the same cloth, clan head Nim. I still remember it clearly. The boy who fought against me in the rain, till he lost his consciousness. Like that boy, I too fought in order to protect something. And in such a fight, one's own life takes the back seat. But still, if you'd been treated right away, it was already too late. Since I had barely a handful of my own ki left in me, by the end Gumunryong, everything about him was beyond my imagination. Of the fight. Then why me? I'm the disciple of the one who made you that way. So why make me the Murim spokesman, when I deserve nothing but your hatred? But rather, it's because I like him that I wanted to stop his rampage. I do not hate Gumun Ryong. And I believe that the clan head Nim shares that sentiment. Chief, Chief, Touch, I won't forget you, not even in the afterlife, thank you, for crying for me. Just wait. The chief isn't here yet, either. Che, what are they doing? It's been over 10 minutes already, I know, but they're here already, and... Art Chuck... Clan head Nim, your lat, clan head? And she thought a brat like him could be the spokesman for the Murim? That brat. Looks like he agonized over that question. Glance last so, have you given it some thought? Fine, I'll show her exactly how weak-hearted this spokesman of the Murim really is. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. The chief isn't here yet. I know the chief isn't here yet, but don't you think it's better to address this matter properly? I will do it. Please answer me. Can you give the order to shoot to kill? If necessary, I will give the order to shoot Sunzingnim to death. Don't lie. That man is your master, isn't he? There's no way that you would. Don't. That's exactly why I will do it. Because Sunzingnim, he's I will be the one to stop. IRC://IRC, Archiway, Net 8 Team Athen WWO, Epitidafu, Com the Re-Row. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller, and no, you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. Cheh, you brat, do you even understand what it means to speak for the Murim? It is an honor to meet you, head of the Milyang School. Sarah of the Milyang School pays her respect to the Martial Arts Alliance chief. From the mood here, I see you've made up your mind, Sunwoo clan head Nim. Yes, I guess I have no other choice. For now, I'll just pretend to submit to his authority. I'll do everything and anything I can within my powers. Let me jump into the middle of this foray by telling you the reason I am here today. Along with Gumun Ryong's reappearance, cult members who follow him rather irrationally are showing up in various parts of the society. Demonic Magic Medicine Ball. Gol Hyolmun, the faction that Dr. Bae Seungjae belonged to. Did you say, Manhwa? You mean what the Boneblood School made a while back? From my own investigation, it seems like the source of all. This is the S.U.C's, Manhwa. Yes, that's right. Weshdan medicinal pill or ball, which serves as an source of ki when ingested. Hold on, and the ASEC. Manhwa, isn't the hat a lot Manhwa, to do with just the SUC. Another gathering, asterisk external so much, pill used power so in the quickly. Murim? The unconscious agents downstairs don't show any symptoms related at all to that. By using such a tempting Manhwa as bait, the SUC was able to add both Murimins and normals right. The Manhwa that we know of is usually associated with ki to itself. But Milyang clan Headnim, my agents aren't Murimin and SUC's earliest version of the Manhwa would fortify one's ki so that not only Murimin but also normal folks could use high-level martial arts. My point is simply that the earliest versions of the Manhwa were used in that way. People of the Murim world, this is a record of the SUC's activities so far. However, as the SUC grew in influence, their Manhwa's attributes also began to change. As you can see in it clearly, the latter half shows what, there's a growing kind of a tendency for them Manhwa to willingly they were sacrifice themselves trying to, for the sake create of a higher cause. Manhwa that they were trying to create, what do you mean? They were trying to make a drug with which to control people's consciousness. Wah? What? Oi, what nonsense is this? A drug to control people's consciousness? What do you mean, nonsense? You just saw it downstairs. As stated in the report, the Manhwa has hypnotic effects which are especially triggered by violent stimulus. But that's, for now, I want to contact my higher-ups and verify this info. Accordingly, in their eyes, the brutal and fearless Gumunryong really might look like God. We're already past that point, because I am here to report that this dangerous drug has already been produced in mass quantity. Mass quantity? Exactly how much? Right. I took a look, and the furnace was completely empty by then. I'll look into that. That bastard, he used our company's machinery from start to finish, including packaging. That bastard, I don't know what medicine he made, but he was all ready to take off, even before he laid hands on the Sunwoo head. Is it possible to know just how much medicine was produced? According to the data available, the quantity of the medicine produced is 2,000 boxes of 56 pills each. That's over of those Gumunryong freaks out. There are many variables. We know neither the drug's dosage nor its distribution. But one thing is clear. It wouldn't be strange if the peaceful streets down there were to change into hell in an instant, at a single word from Gumunryong. That's just tea. Now I'm starting to get the picture. SUC had sworn to deliver Shi-Woon into Sun Singnim's hands, you see. At first I didn't have a single clue as to what that meant, but I think I get it now. Those bastards are gonna use Sun Singnim's name in order to push Shi-Woon into some great danger. Hey UG Gun, someone came for Dunno. It's a girl in a yellow cardigan. She said she'll wait for you in the Starbucks out front. Girl? Yo! Did you give out our location to some girls? No matter how small it may be, this is still the new Justice HQ. I don't go around leaking stuff like that. That's strange. If she knows me, she'd use the phone. Aw, you think I'd do that? Hey, you really going? Don't you know we're on standby, due to Gumunryong? Then how does she know that you're here? That's why I'll be quick. Aren't you curious as to how she knew I was here? Who knows? Anyway, I'd better go. Take a look at who she is. Damn him, how does he have women follow him? Even here. Call me if something comes up, so envious. Starbucks cough yellow cardigan. Could you be the one looking for me? That building so, who are you? There's no way I'd forget such a pretty lady.
What'd they already know? They know your location. I said it clearly enough.
You shouldn't go back there. That building's in danger. Stay outside today. What are you talking about? Explain it so I can unders. Ah, hold on. Grab at least, let's finish our conversation. You can't be, Jiu, that. Hold on, wait, Starbucks coffee jelly slam tarbuche. Tree yong yayan. I thought something was wrong, so I followed her. So that's how it was. What gives? Did you guys team up to lure me out, or something? Trudge, I don't know what you mean. But if you want to dance, let's go somewhere quieter. There are too many normals around. There's no need to be careful around the normals anymore. Converge because, when the night is done, the boundary between the Murim and the normal world will collapse. CG what? What are you and GU going on about after showing up all of a sudden? Take out your sword. Oi, oi, why so serious? Calm down, would ya? We're gonna fight here until one of us is dead. On a different note, it seems you followed her here, alone, Chang. Why are you so worked up, GU anyways? If you're so worried about her, then shouldn't you go after her? About do you like her? Yes, you're clever enough to figure that out. So you'd know just as well. Why I hate you so much. What? Fine, you asked for it. Cheh, I won't last long at this rate. 110 no 7 I'll fight him for now, and try to create an opening. Is that what happened? And the whereabouts of the helo that Gumun Ryong got on? Yes sir, for now, please verify the truth behind it. That helo arrived at the National Police Agency, but there was no one on board, and the pilot was in a state of delirium. Then that means he was the same as the sniper team. Yes, in light of your report, we can only come to that conclusion. How is it that the National Intelligence Service doesn't know something that a leader of a small faction figured? If what the Milyang school head said is true, then it begs the question. It's almost like, I understand. Ao T4, this stays just between you and me. Now that I know what's going on, I'll deal with it personally. For now, I'd like you to focus on the inner workings, at your end. Stan, didn't you have your suspicions all along? That there might be someone inside the NIS, working for the SUC? Yes, sir. APD. But why do you hate that kid so much? As far as I can see, what happened with the request Unen? Mean the Sunwoo clan matter? I leaked the info just as you wanted. Put it? That's not it, sir. I'm just, I see the fruits of our labor already, sir. So, we still don't know Gumun Ryong's whereabouts then. That's correct, sir. See, understand. For now, just do your best. Yes, sir. Sir, did it look to you like the chief's arm was shaking just now? Tremble. That's not for you to worry about. Just focus on what to report. I wonder if he's okay, physically. Yes, chief, I can feel my own ki, gradually decreasing. At least until this matter is resolved. But I can't afford to collapse now. I have to get through this. Chief, you have guests waiting. Guests. Crowd noises, chief. Is it true, what they say about the Sunwoo clan? Chief of the Martial Arts Alliance, Kang Sung, at your service. What brings the elders here? I'm asking if you're abandoning the alliance and handing over the leadership of the Murim to the Sunwoo head. He's the former disciple of Gumun Ryong, isn't he? We're trying to catch Gumun Ryong, but you want to make him the spokesman? Are you out of your mind? That's going too far, sirs. The chief is simply, yo, stay out. Your elders are speaking now. Doesn't the alliance exist to unite all Mir of Murim? Yet you want the alliance to move as you see fit. How does that make sense? Just as I thought. Just what is all this commotion? They're already scared. Shitless of Sunwoo clan's vengeance, so most of the alliance is various. There's no way they'd allow the Sunwoo clan to seize power. Factions went along with the suppression of the Sunwoo clan. Whoa. The clan! It sound like you mentioned our clan. To me and Quan JQ, strongest the our clan head is with us, so if you have any questions person. Look here, Elder Quan JQ. There are quite a few things that I cannot find. Then I'll say something. You cannot it? In that case, please step forward. I shall help you accept it, using my skills. Elder Quan JQ. Despite being cashed one among the 10 Grand Masters, you're still just an elder of a faction, so mind your manners in front of other factions' heads. There's no need for talk, it seems. Why? You arrogant. Elder Quan JQ. Should we settle this matter amongst ourselves, as fellow members of the 10 Grand Masters? Such a stubborn man. He's not willing to bulge, even an inch. Gulp. What's the chief ing? Think darn it. At this rate, the whole Murim is going to collapse. Chief, this is bad. My vision is blurring. I can't even hold on anymore, can I? You rotten fools. What's going on here? What's all this bullshit, summoning me while I'm out in the countryside? I just about died, rushing over here. That man? Ghost? Hands divine healer? RC:/IRSEC, Archiwe, net, A-team Athen WW, Ipititafu. The CH knows. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Colto make taller and no you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. For the elusive ghost hands, to make appearance. Ghost hands? It must mean the rumors are spreading, a rare far. Ghost hands, divine healer, chitter, chatter. What's going on? Did the section chief call him as well? Why is that old geezer? No, I mean that old man here. Could it be that he's here to get payback for that last time? Who knows? The bad blood between Ghost Hands and the Sunwoo clan is well known in the Murim. So his appearance here is the worst-case scenario. Ghost Hands Nim. It's good to see you again. I'm the leader of the Hogi faction. I assume you're here to join us in our... What are you yammering on about? Like you knew me, you dried up, old goat? What's this urgent matter, dried up? Sunwoo clan head? No, what was that? You mean the Sunwoo head was the one who called Ghost Hands? Hey, you... No. I mean clan head Nim. You called, please forgive me. I didn't tell you beforehand because I thought you'd say no. Chief Physician. Would you please heal the Alliance Chief? What's going on here? Why would the Sunwoo head summon Ghost Hands? Section Chief. What in the world? Heal? What's he saying? Sunwoo head Nim? Hush. You want me to resurrect a corpse. Do goodness. Me, talk about a far-fetched request. Chief Physician, you mean? Kike. It's amazing he's lasted this long. His meridians, his pulse. It's all blasted to pieces. No way he can do ki distribution, or anything else for that matter. I knew it. He's injured from that fight with Gumun Ryong. Chitter chatter. Cheh, so it was all a lie, fighting on equal terms. You mean, in his state, even with your powers, in this state, his primary key has leaked out, that he can't even see clearly. Even if it were someone better than me, it'd be... A Hongin doctor doesn't mean he's capable of fixing up every patient, does it? That's clan head Nim. But it would be a shame indeed to not even try. Then I shall do my best, on account of Sunwoo clan head's trust in my abilities, if you so insist. Thank you, Chief Physician. Sunwoo head Nim, Chief, please go inside and leave the rest to could it be that you finally accepted the leadership of the Murim in order to do this? Lit. Teacher. What Shi-Woon calls Gumun Ryong. I'm sorry, Chief, you veer the all-nay to believe in my Sunsengnim when everyone else was calling him a villain. I just can't give UP so easily on someone like that. I'll do everything I can, if it's for your sake, Chief. Even if it's something seemingly impossible. You rotten fools. So reluctant at first to accept the leadership. But he relented in order to save the chief. I see. Bring in that chief of yours quickly. Or do you really want to clean up, Chief? Please go and don't worry about the rest. I'll personally assist the Sunwoo clan head. After a corpse? Cheh. Look here, Section Chief Yi. Sir, I lay ache that as a yes. Kang Woo Bin, escort the chief inside. Yesir, what's this? You trying to give us the runaround? The chief still needs to answer. If you still want to discuss this, please head to the main conference hall. Sirs, this is not the proper place to hold a discussion. Please watch what you say. Why the impudence? How dare you, an underling? That brat, and his backtalk. Disgrace. Full. No matter, please how remember that esteemed, the only person you may be, who can order, you are now within me around here. The marshal is the Alliance. Arts Chief. Alliance. Kang Sing Dae Hyung is injured critically, and the appearance of ghost hands too. What's with this messed up situation? I pulled all the strings to bring in the school headsie, so why is it going the way he wants it? I knew it. That brat is an unpredictable variable. He just might be the most dangerous existence out of everyone here. How about we call it a day here? Cafe Kickass. How long are we gonna be a spectacle cafe if, for folks to see? That's so cool. Keep going, you two. You must have heard everything from GU already, right? Hey, do you have some pressing issue, or something? You were always so cool-headed. So how come you're losing your edge today? Is this a joke to you, this match between us? Everything? So, why did she say that I should stay away from the building? What? Is there a bomb inside or something? Right, she said that they discovered location, our son of a smooth stratus blade Hyling. Where are Tadad Pyong Woongum, refer NW45. Hyling older brother, you're too late. No Hyling, get out of there. Ba 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 boi cough. Tail boom boom now, no one can stop. Kya, what? An explosion this world as it falls apart. IRC:/IRC or Kaigwe, net a team Aliyah WW Ipididafu, calm the cone. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you not use these translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller and no you can't use our translatins anymore. Thank you. A team. We a fire, click assistant head. Assistant head, are you in there? So, Moonju, who is it? You're the one I met before, from White Rock Dojang. Ah, so you were here. Sahyung. Now's not the time for that. Ah, ha ha ha. Yes, it's Su-Ho from White Rock Dojang. What an honor for you to remember. We don't have time to advertise the books. But the authors like it. Older brother from same school faction, please refer to part 1 for more. Assistant head, how come we couldn't get through to you? We came here because you wouldn't pick up the phone, no matter how many times we called. What? Because, what's more important is that Gumun Ryong has shown up. That B, my phone is? Couldn't well, but that's point. Beside the not only has he appeared, but they say he even raided the Martial Arts Alliance HQ. You're joking, right? Gumun Ryong, you say? I'd love it if it were a joke. The Alliance has been trying to contact you ever since that happened, but no one has been able to get through, and came over in case you were here. I heard from Sahyung I'd better head over to the Alliance. Please come inside, and wait. Please come inside, and wait. We'd better hurry. There are reports the Sunwoo clan has used this chance to take control of the Alliance. The Sunwoo clan? What? What did you say? Chief Physician, you said previously that my body has changed. Sunwoo head, and also that I could become stronger. Yes, so is that why you sought me out, to find out how to become stronger? Did he summon me here for that reason, and not to heal the Alliance, Chief? I'm begging you, Chief Physician. Right now, I want to become even just a little bit stronger. What a disappointment. I thought he'd be different somehow, bit. Right now? Ha! For the sake of this duty, I'd like to become even a little bit stronger, if possible. From now on, I am taking the Alliance Chief's place. It was entrusted to me by the Chief himself. That, I believe, is how I can repay the Chief for his faith in me. Good Lord! If you tell me such a cheesy story so matter-of-factly I couldn't even begin to doubt you. No, I mean, it's good to be so young. Well, a case like yours is very rare indeed, so, of course you wouldn't know anything about it really. Fine. Since neither of us has time to spare, let me show you a simple way of using your body. What? Way? Of using my body? Click cuck, it's you, isn't? You're the one who suggested Shi-Woon call in that old geezer? Weesh, don't. You ignore who? The sun and moon? I like that, Miss Jeannie. You probably think it's better to call the sun and moon school, right? Right, if you had planned to treat the Alliance chief, then you should have called in the sun and moon. They're pretty friendly with us right now, too. Now it's clear to me. You just didn't want to see Ghost Hand's divine healer, that's all. Ha! Surprised. The sun and moon and the Hongin Clinic are very different, to begin with. The sun and moon specialize in treatments, using external medicines, and on the other hand, the Hongin Clinic's mainstay is the treatment using injection of one's own ki. Drugs. The chief sustained serious internal injuries during the fight, so he needs immediate treatment. Sun and moon might be good and all, but in the chief's condition, the Hongin Clinic is more appropriate. Now do you understand? Please. Excuse me. Ghost Hands is... Hello, older sister from a male POV Sarah, Nuna. Io, you're pretty smart, aren't you, Sarah Nuna? Jigun, where are you? Why is it so noisy there? Wheel. So, you'd know where those bastards are right now? I'm asking you. Those bastards, who are you talking about? Those Arstods that allow up the Nidiu Justice Factian's building. Would 400 where they are? Are you about the others? Ed. They're all dead. Everyone is dead. Except for what is it? What's going on? Nuna, please tell me. Where should I go? In order to find Themp, please calm down, G-Gun. They're probably all ready. Today's over with. That the border between Murim and the real, they won't stop with this. World will fall. I'm sure of it, Sarah Nuna. They're planning something much big. That bastard Yang Yun told me. G-Gun, what's wrong? Did something happen? Said glance assistant head, doesn't care about that, so stop walking on eggshells, Sa-Hyung. Ha. I'm sorry that this car is so shabby. Hey, when was I walking on eggshells? What? Get along, my ass. You know how much hell I went through, because of the two of you, get along so well. I'm very envious. That's my line. No, but assistant, head, you've been gloomy for a while now. Is it because of Gumun Ryong? That's not it. I guess I worried you needlessly. I mean, this phone may be at fault, but I'm worried that I can't contact my Sa Young and Jagal Sunsing from my own school. They're probably fine. Aren't both of them elite masters? But still, knowing that Gumun Ryong has appeared, what? What is it? Citizens of Seoul, come see for coming second COD of largest stadium in Korea. Seats, 70,000. Full capacity 100,000. Built for 88 Olympics. Am I seeing things? How in the world? What's up with that ad? All the digital signs around here are showing it. Is it the latest fad religion? They must be pretty big. Sarah Nuna. I just found out where those crazy bastards are gathering. That's a digital signadard from the heart of crazy bastards. Are they trying to reveal themselves to the common folk? What is this? But that's what those SUC guys have been doing all along, isn't ETP? Still, it's gotten way out of hand since Gumun Ryong showed up. Who knows? We lost contact with that man back then, is it? Who's behind? Is Kaiser controlling Then? This isn't the kind of stuff any rabble can cook up on their own, right? People of the Murim world. In any case, the fact that common folks may get hurt from the Murim in has cotton. The higher-ups worked up a little. So you should head on over to Jamshil Stadium. You go first, Chief. I'll finish my work here before I go. This incident began because of the Murim Inn, so naturally they should take responsibility, right? Look, aren't you done already at the Alliance? What else is left for you to... You think they'll do it? Their group in shambles, like this. If they won't take responsibility, then at the very least we should have them change the... He's cooped up in the training room back there. The clan head? Training room? Yep. Looks like Ghost Hands handed down something special, and he suddenly wanted to train, so I took him there. All newbies are the same. Once you learn something, you want to try it out. Well, you know what I mean. Does he really have time for leisurely training? That's not important. It's a total mess out there, you know? Hold on. Training he's in Motu Shawa. What is this enormous release of ki? Gulp. That's Shi-Woon over there, right? Yeah. Che, this isn't the time for thee. That's quiet. Let's go outside and wait. I'm sorry for pulling you out like this. Oi! What gives? You said it was urgent, right? Things might be urgent, but I believe there's nothing more urgent than that training for Shun Nim. Yes. I don't know how or why, but is that really what I think it? I think he's just entered the Manhwa Chuejung. Lit. 3 flowers gathered above the head, a Zen Buddhist terminology. During ki circulating meditation, a state in which 3 flower buds seem to blossom above the head. Listen carefully, clan head. A body that has undergone whole body rebirth is already capable of using martial techniques that regular people could only dream of. Huan Gul Tal Te. The strength inside your body right now makes you faster and stronger than anyone else in the Murim and frees you from limits. The first thing you must keep in mind is to throw away all preconceived notions you might have about your own body. It will take you instantaneously to a state you've never even thought of. If I become the strongest in the Murim, the strength in the Murim, if there be anything that might hold you back, it could only be fear and doubt about yourself. If you can overcome them, then I believe you can certainly become the strongest in the Murim. Would it be possible for me to defeat Sochun, Hyuk Sochun, of the Heavenly Way School? Of course. With your body and that spirit of yours, it will someday be possible. Shoo, I can beat him. Nzazenze so. Could you be my opponent until then? Assistant head. What? The Heavenly Assistant Way's head? Right, I understand. Hate, is he on his way? Here? They got through to the Heavenly Way's assistant head. Yes. Someone from White Rock Dojang is escorting him here. That's great. I'm sure their attitude will change once the Heavenly Way's assistant head arrives. Not even the Sunwoo clan can do anything. Before the Heavenly Way, there's nothing urgent here, so let us wait for him. It looks like the head Nim is running clan late. Do you recall Ghost Hand's words back on that island? And the clan head's state at the time? Why did you insist the clan head Nim meet with Ghost Hands? Sure, we've been amicable recently, but he is. But Elder Quan, I could feel it in my bones back then. And Ghost Hands, he has spent his whole life studying that domain, that he had reached a domain that we do not even know of. It might seem unacceptable in light of what he did to us in the past, but before the sake of Clan Head's future, we must request his tutelage in that matter. But what could he hope to learn from him in all this chaos? I only hope that this'll be the first step toward aiding the Clan Head's future, that's all. I don't think he'll gain anything immediately. May I please have every on-ease attention? Attention. I apologize for this interruption, but I have something urgent I must report to every on-e. Isn't that Ray Wan? From the please take a look at that man? The NIS? Screen, here. National Intelligence Service. This has note zine altered. It is a current image from the heart of the city Gumun Ryong. What's going? In other words, Gumun Ryong is currently trying to reveal himself to the world of the common folk. Here, but due to the current state of things, the until the Murim has used the of the Murim by the Murim policy to strongly oppose any governmental intervention. Government has begun having the Yuat's route, the Murim's reality, to regulate itself. And now, are you trying to say the government is going to interfere in Murim affairs? From now, thereon, sir, the oven, close cooperation Murim, calling for the end of the close cooperation Murim. Look here. What do you mean by that? Please calm down, sir. There is a very simple reason for bringing this up. If the Murim wants to keep its right of must keep the government, that it still has the capability. Ano the sense of responsibility I have relayed to you the government's position on the matter, so now I'd like to hear from the Murim spokesman. To do so, the clan head Nim is currently unavailable. When he returns, I shall convey your message. would that be? All right, Elder Kwan? If the Murim is to safeguard its authority, the Murim has to strike down 600 Munryong. Isn't Ray 1 speaking the truth? What more is there to discuss? Let's all unite our forces, head over to Jamshil Stadium and drag him out. That right. They wouldn't lift a finger to help the Alliance when Gumunryong raided this place. But now they're they're all cowards who hide behind numbers and can only heckle brave. What I'm more curious about is
Others. Don't mind them. Just what in the world is that man thinking of doing? What was that?
I asked you a question, so answer Gumunryong's master, and also Ryu Wanabe's do you know about Unwol? The IRC:/arc Shikeway, Neta Team Pity all other scans, WWO Ipitidafu. Ho! Oryx Mind Control? For all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the say translatlons or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, and no, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you. A-Team. Yunwal, you say. Sharp pain, no. Wait, before that, aren't you Anso? Who the hell are I asked you? A question about my master. What's more important than that right now? What? Master throbbing pair. Clench, that's why I heard that you fought to avenge my masters must hear from you death. About his sharp pain, damn it. Master this, master that, why don't you just shut? Shua, whew, I still have this report to send to the higher-ups. What? Still working? But you haven't, in days. Why don't you wash up first? Today 6 of our comrades were hurt or have died. There's no way I can be so laid back. You won't make it sensitive about those things, Sophia. Showered, if you're from now on, you'll see more of your comrades drop like flies, until you're sick and tired of it all. So, are you saying you're used to no way? I just trust myself in this job somehow, but I don't like to see others getting hurt or dying either. Still, I'm really glad to have met the boss. 'Cause he's the strongest I've ever seen. Chanel out of anyone, Juliana. About the boss. Stay out of this, hat. Koost. Rui, what was that loud noise? Boss, get in here quick. The boss is. What's going on here? And who the hell is that? I told you to stay out of this. Flinch crumb, that bastard is mine. I don't know why, but it's kinda fun. Fighting this guy? Boss? Stinging pain, udge damn. But why does my head hurt so much? Sophia, don't you think something's wrong with the boss? No. Now's not the time. Please leave it to the others to finish here. Boss, what are you? You overdid it today, sir. Please, you have to stop fighting in order to stay in top shape. What is going on here? Lone Wolf? Isn't this a bit too much, Lone Wolf Nim? You leave now if you're gonna interfere. Crunch, crunch, oh my, Gumun Ryong Nim. But I'd be most grateful if you'd keep your emotions and duties separate. I've really, very sorry. Please accept my apologies, and this is enough. From you, Lone Wolf Nim. If things go awry because of this incident, then I don't know how we'd face the Elder again. For everyone's sake, could you just overlook it this once? If you keep carrying on, if you know, like alone, you can't wandering, fight the then, it world alone, would be then maybe forever, you had better now. Trouble, some wouldn't retreat for now, I get the gist of what's going on. Right. I knew you'd make the wisest decision. Turn, just how much have you known about all this foolish business? Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Hey. But haven't you realized that that skills are, you're not normal amazing. I know now, right? What? Lone Wolf? That's enough. Now I know all that I wanted to know. Please wait, Lone Wolf Nim. Ah, yes, I guess that doesn't matter anyhow. Are you okay, boss? Boss? Don't give me that bullshit. Shoo, it's not like something's gonna explode, is it? That guy, zoo. Archiway, Neta Team Athen WW Pedidafu, calm. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Colto make taller, and no, you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you, a team. In Peugeots. Hian Wan Shim Wan Gong, refer Vo 5 Po 13. It seems the authors had a typo or changed the technique's name on this page. We'll go with what was used earlier.
Yes, it's a technique taught only in the Ye-Wan group. Using meditation to image train onself in incarnate illusion psyche technique? Fighting. What is that? It sounds like shadowboxing but without moving around. It's similar, but not really. And what's that supposed to mean? I hear that. As you reach higher and higher levels of the incarnate illusion psyche technique, you can achieve more and more in a shorter amount of training. Wait, how Chiu Moringon was doing that kinda training? I'm not too sure, but according to my master, in only a few hours of meditation, an elite user of that technique can do several days or even several months of training.
Around his body, there were sounds and vibrations from Qi, a phenomenon that happens only at the pinnacle of the incarnate illusion psyche technique. So you mean that Shi-Woon will soon become an elite master? But I can't even begin to imagine what I've never that technique. Seen this might be like, sort of, when used in thing before, the Manhwa, so I can't be Chuijiang certain. State. 3 flowers gathered above the head. Refer NW 156. Is that the Shi-Woon Nim? We're about to see will definitely be someone completely different than before. But what I'm sure of, I'd like to see that as well, but, Ring. Where are, Miss Ginny? Know where the Sunwoo clan head Nim? Is there something urgent? Due to the info on Gumunryong that Ray Wan Brout, the mood inside. The conference hall has turned for the worse. Could it be that they are thinking of going to the Jamshil Stadium? Oh God, you gotta go, and stop them. Ring. How did why? You? The SUC set off a bomb, just now in the city. There's no guarantee they won't have more bombs inside the stadium. Is there? What's wrong? Let's go already. This is the worst. There's no need to hurry anymore. Yes, sir. Everyone wholeheartedly agreed to it. Yeah. It's Jamshil Stadium. Cha yes. Yes. That's why I'm requesting special control measures. All of you get ready to leave. I got in touch with my higher-ups. Let us go. What think you're doing? Do you? Oh, good. Okay, however, it will be different story if you've forgotten who speaks for the Murim now. I have no particular interest as to what you or anyone else here is up to. That's damn it enough all. From you, is he still trying to Elder Quan? Save face here? Oh, I apologize. All of this was rather urgent, so. If you insist on, we're free to choose what we want to do, are we? Huh? What is this message? There's a link inside. What is this? I got one too. Ring, what is this building? Help, it shows the new Justice Gang's building exploding. What is this? It can't be. Those crazy sons of... Yes, it is. The file attached below lists the locations of various factions in and around Seoul. Of course, the locations of my school and the Sunwoo clan are... What's this? We're Gumunryong's disciples, the SUC. We have just one thing to say. There's a message here, as well as something about the new justice included. Gang. And that is, do not disobey Gumunryong Nim. Yes. I believe all the other factions have received this as well. This is the act of a coward who threatens from the shadows without showing himself. But, those bastards, in other words, if you don't obey us, then we'll blow up your faction as well. Is that ITP? People of the Murim. For the Murimins, who are more cliquish than some, this message will freeze them in their tracks. Because there is no greater fear in their minds than an unidentified terrorist bomber who knows their faction's location. Who cares? They're all cowards who didn't even care when the Alliance HQ got raided. They won't be helpful in any case. More importantly, I really do think we should let Shi-Woon know of this situation. What are you thinking? Shi-Woon Nim is at a critical moment right now. Grab, he just might gain some rapid growth. Shi-Woon came into the Sunwoo clan in order to fight those SUC, you know. From this, and innocent people are dying by the minute because of those crazy bastards. Yes, yes, and he'll probably thank you a ton for turning out to be a super elite master. But now, All of Murim will sit on their hands and just watch, right? How do you think Shi-Woon will feel when he finds that out later? I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, either. But if I know Shi-Woon, I know he would want me to tell him about this as soon as possible. Yes. In that respect, I could never match you, I suppose. Come to think of it, I'm getting curious as release well. I wonder what sort of a solution he'd come up with in all this chaos. What? So it's all true? Yeah. Inside city limits. See if there were any strange explosions. Chatterdam, why isn't the HQ doing its job? This sort of info? You mean this explosion happened in the heart of the Sit 33? Why is beep beep? How crazy. If that's real, then doesn't it also mean that they're serious about this message? School head Kang. He says the video is real. I checked it out too. There really was an explosion inside the city just now. Everyone, don't be afraid. This is an empty message. Threat. You can't fall for this kind of a hoax. Che. I guess crowd control takes priority here. It all arrived at the same time on all the school heads' cell phones, along with the locations of every faction out there. Yet you insist that it's a lie. So let me ask you just one. And the attached video was verified as true. Also this message, why can't says that they have military explosives? Do you know anything about that? You answer, could it be the explosive stolen from that warehouse back then? I apologize, but I cannot answer such a question. It's a matter of national security. Fine. Then let me change the question. That's one part of the message states that they have enough explosives to blow away the entire Murim and then some. Deny it if you can. I knew it. So the entirety of the message is true, after I knew it. Damn it. Ray 1, until now you were talking about what the government Murim to do. But while all the explosives were stolen, and Murim was coming under attack, what was the government doing all that time? But the fact is that this incident because of Shut and now, to demand that the Murim take responsibility for this. Isn't that a bit shameless? Began Murimins, and he is certainly right about that. I won't be involving myself in this matter either. I no longer want to be used by the government for their purpose. Tae-ul school head. Right, explosives and Murimins? Does that even make sense? Chatter. How lax was the government's security that they'd let someone steal that? Chatter, hold on. How foolish of me. Just what was I expecting? Clench, I'm sorry, but the plan fell through. I'll be returning soon. The way these Murimins act, I've seen it over and over till I could get sick of it. Is this how a true Murimin acts? Ah, Chief. Clan head? That brat? I heard it all. That a bomb exploded in the heart of the city, stemming from Murim affairs, and that many were injured or killed. But now that I'm here, I see that instead of setting up countermeasures, every Murimin is thinking of running away. That's right, clan head. All the folks watch your words, Sunwoo clan head. Here are high ranked in the Murim, and there is such a thing as seniority within the Murim. A brat like you shouldn't presume him to know better than his elders. Then would you like to teach me your wisdom? Teach me what we should do in this situation, where common folks are dying because of Murimins. I am not telling you all to become heroes rescue the Y world. But as long as you are a part of this world, shouldn't you have a sense of duty, at the very least, about what's happening? That brat. Hello. Ray Won. Ray Wonp. Archiway. Nedit team Athen www. com. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Colto make taller, and no you can't use our translatins anymore. Thank you a team. I'm just, yes, a sense of duty. Let me ask you a question along those lines. Being a leader means you must take responsibility for the masses that follow you. Have you thought about your duties as the Sunwoo clan head then? I don't know how you come up with such lines, or how you even got to your position at your age. If you're indeed the Sunwoo clan head, could you order them into a situation where the clan might be in danger? I'll take you on any time. On things that fall inside the Murims, however, this is outside our domain. Logic. Young clan head, I mean that. This would be the same as interfering in government affairs. Do you understand? Shouldn't a true leader hear what his followers have to say before making up his own mind haphazardly? That's a cowardly. Excuse, Shi-Woon. What do you mean, I shall ask you? Would you be willing to 60 with me on this dangerous task? By elders, what in the... They may be the Sunwoo clan, but even they wouldn't. Clan head, you accepted the seat of the headship on the condition that we aid you in your fight against the SUC, and the fealty of a Murim in does not change with the situation. Chewy the Sunwoo clan will fight alongside you as you wish. Are you all crazy? You may be the Sunwoo clan, but as you command. Then we shall leave right away. Please get ready. The clan head Nim is going to the Jamshil Stadium. Yes, the head has decided. All of you get just. What is going on here? 15 In Sunwoo clan really ready, taking the lead. In this situation, I wish to accompany you to Jamshil. Please allow me to. No, this isn't the time to dawdle. You really are slow on. The uptake. Wait, for me, sirs. I thought I told you once before that I am not the one whose permission you should be seeking. There are reports that the government has placed a partial blackout on Jamshil. Isn't there a way to completely put it under lockdown? That advert has spread through social media networks, and too many people have already descended on Jamshil that it'd be impossible to do so. Shi-Woon, he's like a completely different person in this situation. But a bomb has gone off already. It might be dangerous there as they've already sent in the bomb squad. I'm getting those reports independently, but right now we need a situation and analyze all these reports. Personally, I think the Alliance monitoring room is... Well, putting that aside, could it be that I needlessly interfered in his training? I see, you and Genie should stay behind. Thens. Yes, I understand. If Shi-Woon lost OT on a chance to grow rapidly because of me, then I'll be heading off to the monitoring room. Plus, we need someone from outside the Alliance to take charge of the reports. What? Why should I stay behind? Sarah Nuna will take the role of analyzing the situation and providing support. Wait, the Sunwoo clan is taking the lead, so I need someone here who can relay the Sunwoo clan's status and needs. And I can't ask the elders or Ha-Il Ajusi to do something like that, can I? Fine, she's okay. But why do I have to stay behind? Are you saying I'd get in the way? As things turned out, there's no one else left but you who can do this. Please, can I entrust you with this? Rat and, thank you for waking me up from my training. Cheh. Well, I have no choice if you insist on it. You know, after what the SUC did to my mom, it was really hard and painful for me. But if I were to have overlooked this incident, using my training as an excuse, I think I would have really hated myself for it. When visiting her in the hospital, I'd swear that I'd never let something like this happen to anyone else. So, thank you once. Again, Ginny. It's nothing special. Oi, clan head. Our ride is ready, so let's get Glance going. Shock, actually, I was a bit worried. You know? I thought you were... Glare, huh? What? You still talking to? It's nothing. Let's go. Hey, you'd better bring Shi-Woon back safe. Don't you? Do anything dangerous? Don't worry. If the clan head tries anything risky, I'll stop him. Even if I have to twist his arm. Yep. I might even end up breaking it, so you just yourself. Are you really twist my gonna watch twirl? He said thanks. Hen, blush, what was that about? No, it's nothing. Ginny, did something good happen? Who knows? She's at so embarrassing, that sensitive age. What is it? Stop ding, I wonder if we're too late. Sunwoo clan head? We keep running into each other, haha. Bottom, what's this? It's only been a few hours, bit. Why does he seem so unfamiliar now too? I could feel it. The assistant head's key, as he drew closer. What will be the outcome? The fruits of my training. Badam, I want to find Olt for myself. I want to fight him. To hell, who's the one dragging his feet here? We need to hurry. There's no time. Yi ki Shi-Woon, just what is your true nature? Archive, net team Athen www com. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Kulto make taller, and no you can't use our translatins anymore. Thank you a team. Bremer. Yes, I told you that we went to greet him. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that Gumun Ryong's disciple became the Sunwoo before. Clan head. It's all news to me. Though, what? That kid just now, he's Gumun Ryong's disciple from back then, but the aura around him feels so different. From what I remember, where do you think he was headed? He even ignored us, too. I know, right? Every time I see him, I sense something unfamiliar. What is it? A text? No. It's the emergency comm network, used by Murim guys. Ahead, assistant, look at this. What? Chatter thunk. But we can't just go following them either. Is it okay just sigh back and watch? If by some chance things work out, who knows what those Sunwoo bastards will demand? Heavenly Way's assistant, head. Welcome. Hyuk So-chun, of the Heavenly Way School pays respect to the elders of the Murim. Good timing. We could sure use the Heavenly Way's advice right now. Does it have anything to do with the explosion of the new Justice Gang's building? I saw this message on my way here. How did you? The elders of the Murim know this fact, yet I hear that they are feigning ignorance because their SUC, a group which follows Gumun Ryong, has committed a terrorist bomb attack in the heart of the city. Afraid of Gumun Ryong. Which bastards would dare utter such absurdities? You know, such blunt words put us in a tight spot. Only those on the inside know these facts, so it's obvious whom they're gonna suspect. Audit doesn't look like they're gonna move at all, does it? Then what am I supposed to? Nuna. I took your advice and waited for the elders of the Murim to do something. Oil do. In the end, my only choice is to look for comrades, on my own. G-Gun. Older sister from a male POV, don't get your hopes up too. Much please. They too are Murims with factions of their own. If their higher-ups won't move, they pro-airily move on their own. Nuna, Rud Rudge G-Gump. It looks as though the Murim has quite a few of the good kids still left. I, Jong Raewon of the Murim Special Ops, request permission to go with you to Jamshil. What? What are you talking about? He surely has some hard feelings against me. How condescending will he be? Cheh, how low can I go? Oh, do you need a ride? Would you like to ride with us? You want to go because you're worried about the danger people might be in, right? Who needs permission for no? I have my own car. That? Then, follow us. There's no time left, so let's hurry. What is with him? Doesn't he have some animosity against me? I thought he'd be real tough on me, The clan head and that man aren't. You did well, sir. Right now we need the government's strength. Taking him with us will definitely yes, since this isn't the time to dwell on one's emotions, be a help. I believe we need to have on our side anyone who can be a help. Oh, that reminds me, don't we need to call Yi Jubum a juicy as well? What's with him? Is he really the same clumsy brat that I knew before? Yes, I knew. You'd say that, uncle or older man. So I already ordered him to mobilize. Hurry it up, we're moving out right now. Yi Gyubum, Daesan, Hyung Nim, older brother, with a formal ending of Nim added. You've had it tough recently, and I didn't want to have you leave without a proper send-off. No, it wasn't tough at all. Anyway, things are a bit urgent, so let's talk more after I come back. The HQ is in your hands now, but it is indeed a regret that Elder Jian passed away like that, while I was off duty. Yes, I'll be waiting. Well then. Trudge, who the hell is he? And where does he think he's going? That crazy bastard, take him in. That man. He's the one that was fighting the clan head on the day that Elder Jaeon died. Yeah, I'm sure of it. IRC:/IRC archive, net A team Athen www, ipetitafu, Calm the Andy for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the C translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller, and no, you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. You bastard. How dare you come in here? Surround, I heard that Elder Jian passed away because of a bomb. Is that the truth? Chief, let us handle. Answer, I know that you won't believe anything that I have to say here, but I'd like you to know that I am not here as your enemy. Right now, I want to have a talk with your clan head Gumun Ryong's disciple. Fine. I'll allow that. After I've taken you down, that is. When did he? Pa Pao Woom. Thunderbolts strike. Nak Nwe Kwan look. That's enough. Any more and... Ah, what is this? Bio. Ah, he's facing Section Chief Yi Gyubum, one of the 4 supernovas, right? Just what the hell is? Do you think the chief is going easy on him? This man, what in the world? Stop already. He has, isn't it? With this much of a answered you, with his skills, that he's not someone who'd use fight, explosives to kill a man. Now, let's hear what he has to say. Daesan Hyung, Nim, Bit. Speak, let's hear what you want to say to the clan head Nim. That's. What's that car doing here? When did it get in here? Everyone, get back. B0000 ARG, caution Keef Kya. What happened? Yes. It's been done as you've ordered. It's an explosion. Yes, don't worry. I made sure to finish him off for good. Yes, I understand. Please return quickly. As expected, Lone Wolf tried to betray us, so he was eliminated. That stupid badly. I valued him the most all this time, yet he just wouldn't get it. Don't worry, group head. About that, Kike. I know, right? It's all in the past now. Do you really think having one less meathead is going to make a difference now? Keep running around like headless chickens, everyone. 'Cause you'll be in for a big shock real soon. Chatter as expected. People of the Murim world, they not only advertised it, do I see so much? No common Murimin people would just but quite sit back and Murim ins. Putting that aside, what do you suppose Gumanryong is hanking? I heard he even raided the Alliance HQ. We're just a few too. Watch, how should I know? What's going on over there? Did a big shot show up or something? Chatter? What? Where? No way, the Sunwoo clan? Hold on, oh my god, that man. Isn't he one of the 10 Grand Masters? The strongest? That kid, refer to Part 1, Vol 8, isn't he Gumunryong's disciple, whom Southern Red Star fought with a few months? Yeah, you're right. So the rumors were true, that 600 Moonryong's disciple had become the Sunwoo clan head. In any case, to see Moonryong's disciple and the Sunwoo clan in the same night, just what do you suppose is gonna happen? But I had heard that he had died. Kachik, what's wrong, clan head Nim? It's no surprise, since the Sunwoo clan is something of a source for uneasiness among Murimans out there. It's nothing. I just feel like I'm on display or something. My putting that aside, everyone is running really late. They should have apologies. I just got here. Arrived by now? Huh? Haven't the other folks from the Sunwoo clan arrived? Man, look at the time. Well, we still have a ton of time before 10 p.m. No need to hurry, I guess, ahaha. Oh, clan head, there's an urgent message from the headquarter. What? Like I said, there was a terrorist OMA attack inside the parking garage. How much damage was there? Any injured? Fortunately, our guest gave us an early warning, so we were railed to avoid significant casualties. Please, don't worry, clan head Pim. What? A guest? Oh, and he said he wanted to speak to you directly, sir. Ha! Han, you! To address an older man, uncle, I can't believe that you're back to normal like this. Gumun, Ryong, you have to stop that man. What business do you have there? Aren't you part of the SUC? Ajusi? I couldn't stop him on my own. That's I came to see you, Sunwoo clan head. He's not normal right now. I will stop Sunseng Nim, whether you ask me to or not. That's why I'm over here at Jamshil. Lit, Teacher, how Shi-Woon addresses Gumun Ryong as his master Jamshil is not his destination. Good. I was starting to get worried that so many Murimins have gathered there. Yes, we're at Jamshil. Didn't I tell you, sir? I still think that brat is, well, no one's gonna cause any trouble after seeing the Sunwoo clan head. Not that I'm happy about that. Good lord, are you still groomeling Ray out what happened back then room? Hovrodum, what's wrong, Rayawan? What? I'll call you back. A Sunwoo clan vehicle just left for somewhere else. Che! What the hell? They didn't even say anything, and all of a sudden, Itada. Wait a minute, Raywan. Elders, sirs, what's going on? That vehicle. Don't worry about that. Clan Headnam entrusted us with this place. With this place? Then, where is the Clan Headnam headed? What? Seoul Tower? Highest point in Seoul, located at Namsan, South Mountain. And he also said amounts of already set up all, yes, that's what he said. But how can you believe that guy? He tried to kill you before. Didn't the SUC said they were going to offer up Seoul to Gumun Ryong? Understand now. In other words. Here, writer makes a Korean, Sengsal Yumtal, Sengsa Yutal, but the meaning enough. Oi, they might be crazy, but that's just two. Yes, that's exactly said too. They are giving Gumun Yong the power to choose life or death over all of Seoul. Like Jeannie said, how can we believe that man's words? It is definitely a real possibility. However, that's right. She agrees with me, you heard yes, too. Didn't believe him at first. Coffee, are you all right? I'm sorry, Clan Head Nim. I think we'd better move him to a hospital. Hold, I want to ask you on last thing. Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Just who in the world are you? That day, I was surprised to see the level of Black Heaven technique you'd attained. What? However, Han Xian Myol Gayok, referred to NW 106 as for Obscured Heaven, annihilating strike's initial move. It's much easier to activate after the Kai circulation rather than before. Understood it all. From that one sentence. I don't know why he tried to kill me back then, but I know for certain that he's somehow connected to Sun Sengnim. Me and too, and because of that, he had gone along with the SUC, and then sought me out while risking his own life. So there's no way that his intel would be a lie. I understand. Then we shall go along, with your wishes. It's time. Let us go, Gumun Ryong Nim. And try and take back Seoul from Gumun Ryong, from here on. Click, did I? Gumun Ryong boss? Different font. There is supposed to be confusion among Gumun Ryong's gang. B. They all speak English, and cannot understand what Gumun Ryong is saying in Korean, until he switches to English. What? Do you mean? Have a disciple before? Just now. That guy, after seeing that guy, my head is all messed up inside. Boss, what is this? This content-holsey nagging feeling that I'm getting? Throbbing pain. Ugh, boss, I'll give you your medicine. 1 second, boss, are you alright? Suits. I'm fine. Bear with it for now. Tuck, I'm gonna find out what these memories are all about. It's time. Finally, everything's ready, right? Yes, it's perfect. As planned, all eyes of the Murim are on Jamshil, and, now everyone will know, about the Murim and Gumun Ryong Nim, and who the master of this new world is. Chime. Give it here, oh my. It's nothing, I'm sorry, what message is it? Oh, no, really, it's nothing, Sook, I told you to hand it over. That bastard, isn't he supposed to be dead? That's, actually, the elderly master told us, not to tell you, group head. Squeeze Jagal, Sunsing, same root as Sunsingnim, it's a title of respect. The elderly master did it for your sake, sir. That kid is really a nobody, and, Heel Rioa, blood-stained fang. He's still not back, is he? Just whose orders do you follow? Me, or Jagal Sunseng? But if I do that, then everything Jagal Sunseng planned will be. Flinch, didn't you hear me? Go to Jamshil, and kill that bastard! This is an order. Kill that bastard, no matter what it takes? Yes, sir. Sook, you go to the car first. Group head, why do you need to go so far? Enough. Yes, then. Or is there actually something special about you, like what he said? Why don't you die already, and stop getting in my way? What? What do you mean by that? Sir, like I said, there's report that the entire city of Seoul is under the threat of terrorist bomb attacks. Just what is going some thing terrible is gonna happen, isn't it? Cha, where is it? Is this an accurate report? Even so. Yes, sir. It's been verified by the Milyang school head. We're not sure exactly where, but the Alliance and the Sunwoo clan are following leads, based on intel about the approximate locations. Where are the bombs supposed to be? Then, is the Sunwoo clan head out, looking for the bombs right now? Elder One suspects that behind the SUC might be somehow to the Heavenly Way School. The ones connected therefore, he's requested that no one speaks of Sunwoo clan's actions and whereabouts to anyone from the Heavenly Way. Yes, I believe he is, sir. Assistant head, what are you saying? Please tell me where he might be. I'll 60. And search with him. Didn't you contact the Heavenly Way school head just now and receive an order from him? Heavenly Way assistant head, have you forgotten your headmaster's order? I believe he told you to stay and act in concert with everyone here, didn't he? So how can you think about going off on your own? That's right. Explosives and whatnot. This isn't something we Murim should meddle in. The government should deal with it, even though the common folks are under threat due to Murim affairs? I'm sorry, but now that I know what I know, I simply cannot sit back and watch. Yes, sir. We have someone in charge if you head to the monitoring room. Where do I need to? Please tell me. A assistant head. Then, I, Hyuk-so-chun of the Heavenly Way, shall take my leave first. Stomp assistant head, wait for me. Diam, searching for explosives, it's got nothing to do with the Murim. Wanna help? I guess I should head off as well, inching away. At this rate, you'll be going against orders from the Heavenly Way. Assistant head, is this all right? Shi-Woon. To think that you were heading off into such a danger. Turn as always, you don't know when to hold back, do yo, Vroy. Meeting God Monryong, in your current state? Reckless, that's two. He's not the master that you remember. From your past clan headnim, his actions are, Gyubum a juicy. Uncle. Addressing an older man, but my instinct. My heart tells me that I want to go where Sun Sengnim is. I know what you're worried about. And I believe that I can stop Sun Sengnim somehow. I believe that I have what it takes to convince him otherwise. MN 1L and 12. What? Now it's Seoul Tower? Yes, sir. They think something's gonna happen at Seoul Tower. Didn't they say Gumonyong, Iom, Jamshil Stadium fine? I'll take care of things over there. And, you take care of Jamshil. I don't know why, but the Sunwoo clan head and a few Sunwoo elites are headed there. Are they planning on turning over every single rock and people inside Seolup? I'm almost there, though. Didn't you say that Murimins are all at Jamshil? Then Jamshil Murimined off, not Seoul Tower. So you needs to be cordoned off, not Seoul Tower. So you need to head over there instead. Chief, hold on. Doo-doo, oh. Screech, damn it, god damn you. All this trouble, all because of that little brat. Hello, Jong Raewon speaking. What? Team leader, I'd like to request urgent backup from the bomb Bam Jong. What is going on here? Milyang School Head Nim? Squad. South Mountain, where Seoul Tower is located. I am not a tool for anyone and everyone's use. I'm cooperating with you only as the government's representative. If you keep treating me like this, then why didn't you tell me about the Sunwoo clan head Nim going to Namsan, and what's this about a bomb squad? We received intel that there are explosives planted in key areas around Seoul. Based on that, there's a intel in key areas around Seoul. Based on that, there's a possibility of bomb attacks occurring. At 10 p.m. Where did you get such absurd? Shi-Woon received the intel, and its UC will turn Seoul into a fiery hell, acting we just found a vehicle suspected of carrying explosives at one of the anticipated Omange sites. Under name. What's the source for the intel? It sounds like a groundless rumor. Then, this isn't something we civilians and This is order an evac of the civilians, but this is on 2 egg, a scale to Ano. Shi-Woon went to Namsan, because we have intel gut. Moen Ryong is going to be there, but there's too little to before Anabaspo finding and disposing all the Amos and is just right now. Murimins are fanzing out to find those oddmass SAP and D, reducing the disposal of the Ataomas that we have FOYUND. You're right, this cannot be resolved unless we stop Gumun Ryong himself, like I was saying. Why wait till now to tell me all this? Looking at the events so far, we've been led around by our enemies for far too long. I can't help but conclude that there's a leak on our side. Milyang Head Nim. Are you implying that? But this time, Shi-Woon Nim's decision was very impromptu, and there are only a handful of folks who are in the know. It may seem reckless, but this decisive act on Shi-Woon Nim's part may ae the break through we need. After all, we have nothing more left to lose. Ah! I'm telling you, you can't! Eh? Why not? There's a lockdown order, because there's some military drill going on up there tonight. It seems like you made the right call, Clan Head Nim. There's something questionable going on here. Hey Gramps, I'm telling you, just go poke back. I put him into a sleep. He'll wake up in an hour or two. Oh, okay. Ha-il, clear out those barricades. We're heading up. Slump Yasir. Ha, so that's what happened. Yes. I have my orders from the group head, but I called you to find out what I should do. Elderly well, I tried to ignore him, as much as I can, but he's turning into a nuisance master. That kid. I think we should let the group head have his way this time. At least we should make sure he won't meet up with Gumun Ryongnim. Then you, too? But Jamshil is full of Murimins, right? If I get noticed, then all of your plans are. That kid is not at Jamshil right now. Sir, it seems too quiet out there, doesn't it? Horden, what the hell? Wah. What in the Norald? Ugh. Beep, look, what's this? Are you all right? An acupoint? I can't help Ayuti conclude that there's a leak on our side. Then, does that mean the Sunwoo clan's party headed up this way? Those words have been gnawing at my insides, so I came here. But what now? Okay. Could it be? Che, screech Slam. Damn it. I hope that I'm wrong about all of this, Aber. Krabrit Crackledam, Screech Kurthunk, are you okay, Ray Wan? Chief, it's okay. Hook Rimbang, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay in Jamshil. I knew it. So you're the one who's in collusion with the Black Forest group. From the long-delayed report of the theft incident to the whereabouts of Gu Moonryong, none of the intel ever matched up. Whatever mean by, do you that? Don't think that. You can deceive no, that might have been coincidences, but there were only a handful of people who knew this vehicle was headed this. I quit smoking, but today I was really dying for a smoke. It's a good thing I bought a pack before coming here. Ah, I was hoping they'd all be dead, yet they managed to get their clan head out in time, huh? Chief? Ray? Know this, I really hoped that you wouldn't figure things out until it was all over. Hi you? Chak, why? Why did you become their accomplice? Look here, Raywan. You never liked the existence of the Murim, either did. This is the 21st century, where the world is governed by democratic laws. A secret organization operating above the law in this day and age is a farce in itself. I'm talking about the terrorist bomb attacks right now. We're talking about the same things that was the goal of this entire incident. In a little while, Gumunryong will show the whole world how dangerous an existence he is. Then the Murimins will be grouped together with him as the most dangerous terrorist organization. Murimus, dangerous terrorist war organization ever. And the government will have no choice but to wage an all-out war against the Murim. You mean, and all power and authority will go to the government. I mean, isn't that how a modern nation is supposed to function? That's right. With this, we will completely cleanse the land of the Murim. I think you would understand why I told you all of this so freely. You are smart and capable, after all. Are all of the higher-ups in on this together? A few of the higher-ups who were concerned about the future of the nation contacted Kaiser and worked out this deal. Are you kidding me? If they were, there'd be no reason secrecy like to act in this. After this is all over, this nation's hierarchy will be reshaped, with those folks in the center. And when that happens, this country will be in great need of people like you. Now that you know the situation, I'd like you to be the one to finish off that kid. You hated him to begin with, right? If you get rid of him, I'll make sure to put in a good word for you with the higher-ups. And Seoul, what will happen to the citizens in Seoul, whom we're supposed to protect? It's unfortunate, but that will be a place of great sacrifice. Do you think history can be made without undergoing great pain and suffering? When they realize that their nation got stronger through their self-sacrifice, I believe they'll be happy, even in the afterlife. Chuck, don't make me laugh. Who says you can make sacrifices out of them, just like that? Chew, stop. Snick, but now I see that you're even bigger trash than they are. How full of yourself do you have to be to think you can do whatever you want with other people's lives? The reason I hated the Murim was their sense of entitlement and irresponsibility about the world around them. Look, I always told you, didn't I, that this is a cruel world, and in order to survive in this world, there's no choice but to be even more cruel. Oh, and one more thing, shut up. Right here and now I'll whoosh. Didn't I tell you that, for people like us, the hand is always faster than the gun in such close range? Che, voo! Podow bam. Ah, my. Kua! Booey, I know you got overexcited, but have you forgotten who it was that taught? Look, Raywan, I value you quite highly, you know, so I'm giving you another chance. Why don't you join me? Eat shit, ya bastards. A real shame, 'cause it's not so easy to find and raise up someone like you. Farewell, Raywan. Heron Booma. You. IRC:/archigeway. Net A team Athen WWU Bipitidafu, com the early release. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the SE translations or host this chapter. Colto make taller, and no, you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. What in world? Maybe there are other Sunwoo bastards who survived too? That brat, he's okay? I was in. Are you alright? Your injuries? Listening, that man, he's your superior, but he's the one who planned the terror bombings, along with the SUC, right? Good lord, how absurd. That's correct, but right now we have to. I almost pissed my pants, thinking some other Sunwoo bastards survived. So, you're the brat they call Sunwoo clan head. Still, I gotta hand it to you for being able to deal. I had heard from reports that you were a crazy bastard, but I didn't think you were this decent blow. Brazen. Do you realize that Elder Jaeon of the Sunwoo clan passed away because of your bomb? You really think you're gonna get away with that? Which means you were the only one to make it out alive, out of that car, right? Huh. Not only him, but a lot of other Murimans were lost to the bombings. And now, you want to kill civilians as well? You know, I don't feel any other Kiaras around. Besides you, Chun, and that means that if I get rid of you guys, then no one else will know what you know. Please show that man Unakaivo Kali. Please, away fro. Who it is that he's dealing with. What? Elder Quan. AQ, the Sunwoo clan, shall obey your command, clan head Nim, Lynch damn. So he was nearby while masking his aura? Quan JQ of the Sunwoo clan, of the 10 Grand Masters? Stop che, facing right off against there. A master of that level is Shiside, so if you move so much as an inch, your clan head is finished. Chief, this is no mere threat. I will kill him if I told you to stay put and shut up. You. Trudge, someone also threatened the Sunwoo clan while holding me hostage. Didn't you hear me? Don't move. In the past. I am Sunwoo clan's head, and I will never again allow the Sunwoo clan to bow in submission, because of me. Cut that bullcrap, and stand down before I blow your head off. I will never forget how the Sunwoo elders were humiliated back then. All because of me. Pio. Cheh, that brat, how dare he try an ambush? Fine, my bare hands are enough for someone like you. IRTC IRTC Erkigwe, net A team alay ww, ipetitafu. Calm the late release. For all online readers and international skenjanlators, we ask that you do not use the say translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller and no you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. Are you alright? When in the world did he get so skillful? That brat! But weren't the two of you hurt? And the others? Ring hold ring sook, ring you're late reporting in. What happened? Did you stop that greenhorn bastard? You calling me a greenhorn? Don't try to weasel out of it, you coward. I'm sorry, I think I called the wrong num. Do you really think you can stop me? When all you can do is to pull strings from behind the scenes? How amusing. Then I shall wait for you in anticipatiope. Sunwoo clan headnim. You just wait. I don't care who you are, I will find you and destroy you. We're nearing our destination. Greenhorn brat doesn't know his place, does elderly master? And it looks like the group head already knows. What's up? An explosion right next to the reception area for Gumun Ryongnim. What? He's headed for Seoul Tower? Yes, that's right. That Jegal Sunsing thinks he's got me on a leash, does he? Don't worry, I've already of it. Taken care, I'll deal with you. Once this is all over. Vroom. Screech, squeak, gulp. Gumun Ryong we the SUC, pay our respects to Gumun Ryong Nim. Whoa, his overpowering presence is as expected. Su UK Gumun Ryong Nim is heading away from the tower. Gumun Ryong Nim, please let me escort you to Mocha. Why all of a sudden, stay away from me, sir? Gumun Ryong Nim, over there is where you should be headed. Turn now, please allow me to guide you. What is going on here? IRC:/ERC Arkway, net A team alaya WWO, ipetitafu, com the part for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the say translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller and no you can't use our translatons anymore. Thank you. A team. Were you startled by Gumun Ryong Nim's response? Please understand, he just wasn't in the best of condition today. I'll take your word for it, but what about that greenhorn bastard? Did you finish, Trudge? It's very unfortunate, bit. Fine, Jegal Sunseng. A few of us are still passed out. Beauty, it shouldn't be a problem if I leave. Yes, Heil a juicy. I'm okay. How about over there? I see. Then please make your way here by yourself. Yes, sir. I understand. Oi. I'm going, so you take it from here. I'd like to go with you, sir. Even I have no idea what's gonna happen. From here on OT. Appreciate the thought. No thanks. Out, Shi-Woon, is Shi-Don alright? Oi, I was there too, you know. Aren't you worried about me? At all? Tadada? What? Another bomb? That's always true. What? But you and Grandpa are masters. You guys wouldn't get hurt so easily, not even from a bomb. So, are you injured? 4 people. From our family got hurt. Thankfully we saved their lives, but that in itself was pretty hairy. I'm Feeny. Arg. 14. Well, I see you're still sharp as ever. What's going on in that sound? Cheh, rat. Whoosh. What happened? Silent, all of you okay? Oi, Jinny! Tell Elder Suk Kwan for what are you saying? What's going on? Tell him that something's come up and I'll be late, so he should go ahead. On. You don't need to worry, since it's something really trivial. It's totally so not trivial. I saw that already, and that's why you're the only one I contacted. Did you see the Ho network, Serp? Your name has come up the most wanted list. What? Only me? Yes. So pay attention now. Gumunryong is at Seoul Tower. But that intel's squashed. Proerally so, check out what's going on, and if the special ops team can provide support, put in a request ASAP. Sir. Contacting only me means that you think I'm a Deependale agent, right? What? You'd get angry if I told you it was because HQ wouldn't pay attention to you, right? Yes, it was because you're dependable. Right. Oi. Hey, answer me, you brat. All right. Count on me, sir. I'll take care of everything you said. Click. Maybe I shouldn't have called her. Ha, Bam, were you listening to Mep? This should be very low-key. And chuckle? You must be really desperate to be asking help Suni, of all people. What other choice do I have? You put me in a bind here, so I have to do whatever I can, sir. You give me too much credit, you know? I had no idea you were coming here. And things quickly unfolded like this. So when do you suppose I had the time to pull this off? This whole picture couldn't have been drawn by someone like me. I'm nothing more than a piece of the come to think of it puzzle. You might be holding me here now, but soon enough, you'll be the one being pursued. Then just WHO? Chuckle, I can't tell you that now, can I? You mean Ha-il? Yes. And his phone's not working anymore since then. Don't you think that something's happened? Right, I understand. Call me again if he gets in touch. Hold on, grandfather. What 15 that is, silly girl, I don't know what's up, but we're busy here. If you have something to say, I'm sure it can wait. I'm trying to say 15. Click, grandfather. Grandfather? Weren't you going to ask if he was all right in the explosion? You know that's not possible. What was it about? Grandfather is the strongest. There's no way he'd be hurt from something like that. Yes, sir, it looks like something's happening at Ha-il's end. I'm not sure, but it does look like an enemy. This is bad. I was going to request from the HQ, saw this absurdity. The most wanted? Yes, and it looks like he knows what he's doing, whoever it is. I did put in a request for backup somehow, but we can't expect much from the government side. Oh, and the chief woke up, so I was trying to get some info on who's at Seoul Tower. And you, are you injured anywhere, Ahusi? But he's not talking at all. Me? I'm okay, but why? Wait a second. What are you saying? You can't be thinking of going to Seoul Tower, just the two of good. Then I'll leave it to you to clean up here. What? But we don't have much time left before the designated time of 10 p.m. That's not what's important, though, is of course I know that both of you are masters, but we don't even know how many of them there are. It doesn't matter. I'm going there to meet Sunsing Nim, that's all, and I'm saying that he's the main problem here. You heard about the Manhwa, didn't you? Who to say that Gumoan Yong isn't under its influence as well? And if it turns out that he is, then demonic magic medicine ball refer to NDMOU 152. He might just be the most dangerous lunatic out there. Boss, the pain will only get the worse, longer you wait. Boss, are you all right? Here, please take the medicine. Because he woke himself up from the black heaven threshold, after hearing my voice, I believe in Sun Sengnim. I know that he'll recognize me, whether or not he's under the influence of the Mawan, or any other droog. Boss, I suddenly remembered someone. Shi-Woon? IRC:/res, Urkaiway, net A-team Athen WWO, Ipititifu, com the Forgotup for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the S translations or host this chapter. Kolto make taller, and no, you can't use our translatins anymore. Thank you. A team. Ulars Yi Shi-Woon? Who's that? Is something wrong, boss? Where's Mr. Jagle? He's not here for the moment. I'll be the one to escort you, sir. Boss, I think we need to focus on our mission. For now, lead the way. Whatever happened with Mr. Jagle? Thank goodness we were able to distract the boss, but... Please calm down, Jagle Sunseng. Even I couldn't imagine it would turn out like this. What? The bastard's still alive? That's... Elderly master. Everything's ready. Good. Now that it's come to this, I might as well go in person. that greenhorn brat. He's more entertaining than I thought he'd be. And please send some personnel and the rest of the 5 captains, as don't you think that's going overboard for one little brat? But it looks like he has, with him someone akin to a natural disaster. If it's just one little brat, it'd be easy enough. Someone akin to a natural disaster? You mean that old geezer came with Elder Quan? Do you see something over there? Oh my! Oh dear! Zoo, I don't expect to run into the strongest 2 again in a place this. You have certainly come a long way to get to this place. From before. What? Guide, don't make me laugh. Now let me guide you from here onward, please follow me. Showing up in that suspicious getup and saying you'd guide us. What sort of lender-handed trick are you playing at? Elder Quan, unmask that man. I beg your understanding, I'm a person with a lot of secrets, to say the least. Yes, clan head Nim. Fine, then let's talk, after you've become a bit more honest. Wait. Che. Hold on, Sunwoo head Nim, aren't you being little hard-headed? Pow. Haven't you sensed it yet? We can at least hear him out first and then… Trudge, the killing intent that's overrunning that mountainside. Huff, what? Killing intent, but I haven't felt anything yet. Do you get it now? He's come to keep us here no matter what. But you can't be sure of, and that man. That, from what I can see, he's got the abilities to do so, and then some. What do now? Let's hear what you have to say. You? When did he? I knew it. So you disguised your voice for a reason. You're the one I spoke with on the phone just now, right? It seems you're mistaken. Elderly master, you're here. Please get me out of here. They got me with an acupoint attack. Who might that person be that he'd say such? Elderly master, are you sure you want to leave me in this state? Heavenly School? If the Heavenly Way School were to get wind of this, then you'd be the one with your hands full, right, elderly master? My goodness, you really know how to put someone in a bind. Trudge 11af. Wait. Sook, trudge. Stay back. Dangerous. He's just released me from the acupoint binding. At least then I can deal with the handcuffs. However. Of course. Haven't I told you before that I don't like people with such loose lips? What? Turn. Elder Quan, Chief. Yes, sir, just as thought. Now that there's nothing more left that man, he's been hiding his true abilities. To hide, let us talk, till now. I, the rat bastard, who only knows how to pull strings from behind the scenes, have come to see you in person. Now, Sunwoo clan headnim, what was it you said you would do to me after tracking me down? The IRC:/Archiway, Net A Team Alan Pity all other scans. Nubla, Ipitidafu, Com and were on hiatus now. Read the extra at the end. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use the essay translatlons or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, and no, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you. A team. You? Aren't you getting ahead of yourself, you bastard? How in the world did he? That car? Clan Headnim, please go on ahead. I am the one who shall deal with you. Elder? From the aura of those headed this way. And from that man's appearance. By that, you mean there's something afraid of. That's right. And what's most, I do important believe they've right now is to meet decided to up with make their final stand Gumunryong without here. Delay. Then you had better leave this to the elder and go on ahead, sir. I shall escort you. I understand. I'll leave this to you then, Elder Quan. There's no need to put up an act anymore. How disappointing. Are you running away after all that big talk? You speak as if you knew me very well. You didn't want to show yourself at all. But to come out like this must mean that you wanted to face me, doesn't it? Did you think that I wouldn't recognize you, just because of the 30-some years that have passed? That technique you just used is the clear heaven sword style only passed down to the successors of the Heavenly Way School. Those who know that style are the Grand Master of the Heavenly Way, its current headmaster, and Changcheon gum bup. Hanja not given. Subject to change the unrivaled elite who once contested the headmastership. Jagal Woon. Jagal is his surname, Woon his given name. That is who you are. Are you not? I didn't think it was possible. How could I possibly forget the name of the villain that killed my lord? Some 30 years that someone, like the strongestest too, would remember the name of a trivial being like me. Timing? But your timing is rather unfortunate, I think. There must have been a good reason for the most loyal strongestest too to send his lord on ahead. Please, did you really think I wouldn't notice? For example, I mean, of course you just maybe. You might totally don't look like it, have been injured somewhere in that explosion before, down. Don't you think we can get back on the road now? I doubt we're being chased anymore. No, this direction is where our pursuer's aura is the weakest. What do you... Who something is off about their aura and movement? Could it be that they... Huff, they are Murim. People belonging to the Murim world. We don't have much time left. And everyone, stay right where you are, flinch. One more step, and I will shoot. Linkle, to address an older male, but I am also a civil servant. I don't care what happens, I cannot allow Seoul to fall into greater danger. Ajusi, yes. I know this isn't very Murim in like. Is God. That's not it. Gumun Ryong is God. Gumun Ryong is God. Gumun Ryong is it can't bastards. Bastard, I really will shoot, you can't. But in our current situation, boom, you noticed already, right? They've just been brainwashed. What are you doing? Are you really gonna kill these people? Gumun Ryong is Bod. Gumun Ryong is God. Gumun Ryong is Che. When did so many of them get here? You take the rear. What? Back. I said stay back. Gumun Ryong is God. Gumun Ryong is God. Gumun Ryong is God. Twirl Sunwoo head, you may be in the right, but I still think it's foolish. At this rate, we won't make it in time. To the Seoul Tower, bam. A juicy, there's no time left. I'm gonna break through them. In a flash, so stay close. Break through? But there are so many of them. When did he get all the way up there? Loom. A juicy, hurry. What the hell was that? That brat, Yasir, is he really the same kid I knew from before? Greetings and welcome. We are the authors of The Breaker. You probably guessed already why we've made an appearance. But, yes, this week's Breaker has been postponed, aiding themselves. And what's even worse, I think we really need 3 more weeks in addition. Break starts, serial restarts, Fi. Eogi 15 is a holiday, Liberation Day. And Sep 7-10 are also Thanksgiving holidays in Korea, all dates in red. Basically, they're giving themselves a month-long vacation punctuated by holidays. That's it for the announcement part. Anyone who's interested in the reasons behind this break, please continue reading. The Breaker series encompassed total of 3 parts, and we're now in the latter half of part 2. At first, we were thinking 5 volumes in part 1 and 10 volumes in part 2, but it grew a lot bigger than expected. It seems we're experts at dragging things out. I don't know about other serial authors, but in our case, we first lay out the backbones of the storyline before we begin a project. Then we stick on the meat as we go. We faux thick lavers, but recently, after getting to the latter half of part 2, we kept on getting this feeling that things weren't going the way we originally envisioned it. Something feels off here. But that's to be expected. It was 7 years ago since we planned out and serialized The Breaker, after all. No way we would feel and think the same way as before. Hey, is this our work? I don't even drawing this. Remember. And that's why we the authors put our heads together recently, to talk at length about the latter half of part 2. I'm getting a headache. What if we just put all the characters in one place, and kill 'em off with a bomb? Then the readers will come to kill you off, bro. However, the original story planning didn't leave much room for wiggle, that we couldn't find an easy answer. Sure, this sort of discussion needs to happen while we work on the project. But we made the big mistake of pushing it off again and again, blaming it on the hectic weekly deadline. That's right. Breaker Party was a bi-weekly deepline, so it was a bit easier. Oh wait, weren't you also always late back then? In any case, the deadline kept on approaching while we were mired in this discussion. Answer me, bro. At first we were going to do this chapter as planned, and then go iron out more details in this latter half of part 2. But in this world of serialization, there is no redo. Once you throw it out there, it's hard to take things back, in this world. We know that fact better than anyone else, so we couldn't find it in ourselves to continue on with the serialization like this. In a certain manhwa, you can find many instances where characters' names and scenarios were all wrong, and they then became permanent. What was that manhwa called? Could it be Ruler? Shadap? Ruler of the land. The writer is, guess who? And so, we made a last-minute decision to announce a break, knowing full well we'd face the wrath of the readers. Eifer, like a from the heavens punishment. With 4 full weeks off, we're going to give it another go on the storyline and the latter half of part 2. To be honest, we just might be wasting our time here. There's no guarantee we'll have a clear answer after 4 weeks, and, more importantly, we con or neat, Medi by 41, we don't get paid. Text 1, however, I have my principles as a professional, to go to any length for the sake of the work. Don't glorify missing the deadline like that. And I'm the true. We're always and truly grateful to the readers who faithfully read our work, despite our constantly missing the deadlines. Bro, maybe we should quit. Oi, not you, T.O. We made this decision to miss the deadline, once again, from our desire to show the readers something better. So please, with that in mind, we beg your forgiveness and understanding. We end this long-winded apology with the hope that this will be the last break. Before we finish off part 2. Once again, we offer our most sincere thanks to you, the readers. Is that Tairui? Yes. He left as soon as we received information. Te was critically wounded? Yes, which is why we dissuade him at all cost. This isn't the time to be chatting here. We should hurry. You don't have to worry so much, Elder. This I's decision I've made on my own. Listen, no matter how you look at it, this is crazy. At your present condition, you should be resting. I know what you are trying to say, Elder. Then, again, it's probably too late, I think. At this rate we won't get there in time at 10. No sir, we'll probably get there, after everything is over, but even so, I have no intentions fate without a fight. Yes, perhaps you're right. Rather, I don't believe there is any reason for you to accompany me, Elder? Now that you mention it, I see. Certainly that does sound like something you would say. As it turns out, an old friend of mine is there right now. Ooh. Will you intentionally avoid fighting altogether? My. So you caught onto me? What are you up top, you? Actually, in this situation, it's not necessary for me to clash with the strongest person here. I lost the Sunwoo clan's Gaju, but let's say his skills are on par with a moderately strong special agent. There's no way he'll be able to get past all the sucks stationed here. Regardless, as long as I can keep the strongest fighter busy here until the silence falls upon Seoul, my role here is more or less complete. Yes, well, I can't say I'm happy about the bad naming sense, but the important thing is that there isn't much time remaining. Silence, much time remaining. Not at all? Do you realize now? Why there is no hope for you in this battle? If you truly believe that, then you are gravely mistaken. He is much more stronger than your wildest of imagination. Amazing. Just what is that kid? His growth from our last meeting was amazing, but he's on a completely new level now. If you're thinking about the smiling sword, that kid is safe, so don't worry. I followed you when you made a move towards Shinyas. What are you saying? Clan's building, as it exploded. All this? Time I thought you despised and loathed smiling sword to the point I found it ridiculous. When I think about it now, I should have found it easy to figure it out a long time ago, why you put in so much effort into becoming one of the 5 captains in the Suk, and why you were so persistent in finding out more about Smiling Sword who abandoned us. That scar on your face. You told everyone that it was made by Smiling Sword. But in truth, I'm sure that's not the case. So, what if that's the truth? I just wanted to let you realize the current situation. Think carefully. After today, there's no going back to the ordinary life you used to know. What we are doing right now is a fool's errand. It's not something that will be over after we've gained interest of a lone man. If you have any tie-ins at all, to drop this, and since are you we've come this far, it should be that I can't go back. All right, but let me tell you this. No matter what choices you make, I will always watch your back. What are you, this is an odd atmosphere? Did I pick a bad time to make my grand appearance? What? You, what are you saying after turning up late? I thought I told you how to behave around your sunbays, but have you forgotten already? You are really dumb, huh? What? This isn't time to be fighting between ourselves. Arara, what kind of situation is this? Oh my. I don't like how you're changing the topic here. He's coming faster than I thought. We need to set ready. I heard that kid only has a single companion. There's no way he could be he. What heck? That kid. How is he there right now? Ha ha. Huff huff, do we need to be so hasty? That kid is better than I thought. But this is way too rash. We can't keep bashing into them like this. Look how many are ahead of us. I know, but we don't have time. If we keep going like this, we'll be surrounded by them instantly. No, we should really think about this. Elder Ben Kwan has hiding the fact that wounded. What? He's doing all he can to make sure that his enemy doesn't notice, but as time goes on and on, it'll be harder for him to stand against him. Don't worry about that. That'll be... But we can't just leave our enemy behind like, that's this? So I need to get to teacher fast, so I can tell him to stop this madness. I can tell you've improved a bit. But I don't think you'll be able to take on all 3 of us. At the same time, don't you think Sop be able to dodge my surprise attack? You're pretty good. They are? Do you guys know what you're doing right? Don't kid yourselves? No matter how much you sugarcoat it, you're just terrorizing ordinary people. Don, you know this? Of course, we're here to spread the will of the 9 arts dragon across the world. Yan Yong-hyun, answer me. Do you really think this is the path of righteousness? What kind of pep talk is that? That's why you were excommunicated from him. I thought I could talk this through with you. Sorry, I have a reason why I'm here too. Don't fall behind and stick near me. Ha 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 ha. You're caught like rat in a corner. They're coming behind if you just come with us quietly. Do you really think I'll let you just pass like that? What the heck? This move meant. Kush, ire yol right? Ugh, how is that? Do you finally understand? We're caught in a circle. If you don't want to hurt that pretty face of yours, give up now won't nonsense. The ones that should give up is yourselves. So you really want to Shio? Some blood don't alright. Then I won't talk about this any further. Just how many of them are there? No matter how many I take down, they just seem to multiply. At this rate, we won't get there in what? Where are they in? That, after all that fighting, he still has so much strength remaining? I can see that your punches have considerably strength behind it. But if you keep attacking like that, you'll open yourself up to counterattacks like this. No, his attack hasn't ended. Unbelievable, how can he from such an angle? He sought me, ah. Fool, it's not a duel. You should have taken notice of your Sir Rolandings. What? Wasn't he about to take damage? Ah, I couldn't predict him at all. To think he would launch a counter from that. He almost had me. Just what? Is this kid? Rather than calling it a person, it feels like I'm staring at a dangerous. Just why has he hidden such abilities all these times? Huff beast? Huff nanny case. His guy dangerous. Then, huff because it's a no-brainer that Sunwoo Gaju is very exhausted. It's clear as day. They'll drag this out by using numbers to prolong the fight. Huff. Hey there. This is Jinhwan Park, the lead artist for Breaker series. The reason I'm leaving this note here is to inform that a number of our faithful readers have questions. We understand that a number of our faithful readers have questioned why. To explain this in a few words, during the past few weeks, we've had the 4-week holiday, but the amount of pages we release per chapter has decreased. To explain this in a few words, during the past few weeks we've had 2 of our honest at the same time.
Some of you might have already heard, but Breaker is a difficult project that relies on skilled staff work for us to release it every week.
But losing important staff so suddenly would naturally mean that our workload would drastically increase. And it becomes ever more difficult for us to release the chapters. And this was the prime reason why we were forced to reduce our chapters for the time being. The biggest problem we're facing right now, on for uncertain amount of time, is that this situation will carry on for uncertain amount of time. Thus, we would like to ask our faithful readers to understand our current difficult situation. We know that many of you want be chapters once again. And thank you for listening our one piece of our shortcomings. Thanks again. We apologize to every one of faithful readers.
This
Where has he been hiding with that kind? I feel like I'm looking at a beast instead of a human. Of skill this entire time? Ha! Whatever that guy is dangerous. Then, they can see that the Gaju is very tired right now. They'll probably try to drag out time by cornering us. I have no choice. I'll just have to damn, when Dick Therist, do I have to sit still and watch until that battle ends? If I pull out a gun vow, I'll make the situation even worse than it is. This is our last offer. Are you, with this, really okay? Why are you trying to bring us into this mess? All of your beloved disciples are in that mess. He's right, I told you before. This is not our problem. Are you really that clueless? Wait, what do you mean? Our disciples, could it be? Damn it. Gulp. The Gaju already Yusio up most of his strength, and they'll probably take notice of that soon. Huff. Ho, you must be really tired. Huff, I took a risk in blocking that, but the force behind that punch was significantly reduced. He was found out. What made you rush in like that, huh? You aren't that strong, after all. Ha! Well, if you don't have anything else to say, shall I get my revenge for my torn clothes? Sunwoo Gaju, please pull yourself together. Are you going to give up after getting so? What the heck? You're too rat. What are you guys doing? Get rid of I have no choice. What the heck was that? What was that sound? It's the enemy. They're coming from behind us. What? Naha, it looks like they're finally here? Here? What are you talking about? Ah, yes, while you guys are here waiting around. All your disciples went to save Murim from the 9 Arts Dragon. Disciples from every single clans? What the hell? What's going? What's he talking about? Would they be here? You is no, Yuji Gun right? All of them are his friends right now. Smiling Sword is here? Everyone who heard the story so far has came here to save Murim. Do you understand? No matter how you threaten us, we have people to fight for justice in Murim. What the? He had reinforcements? He's 100 foolish. If he knew reinforcements were coming, he should have taken it easy and saved his strength. Why is he going in so crazily? Damn it, we've ran out of time. Everyone attack him. We'll get rid of him and leave this spot. What are you doing? Hurry and leave this to me and leave, Gu. Cool, if we meet Smiling Sword here, we'll have no choice but to fight with our lives. What? That's not something you want, cool. What are you talking about, right? Damn, you're doing whatever you want. Huff, what's going on? Are they having some internal conflict? I'll fight with my life here, so please send the Black Princess somewhere else. Huff. He's in a dangerous position. Huff. I Shulo join him, and help. Hi. What do you think you're doing? Dodge. But you're done for. It'll take a while for those bastards to get here. Huff huff, I dunno about that. Do you think it'll go as you plan? You're good at dodging, just like a rat. Yuji gun? Sorry, I got here as soon as I got Sierra's phone call. Beauty, there was some traffic along the way. Smiling sword? Che, when did he get here? What the hell do you mean? What about the one that was hiding in disguise? Boss, it's urgent. The enemy is coming at us, like a river. They'll be here soon. They all went to intercept the enemies, but they all got taken OT. Huff. What? Huff. Ah. Yup. We didn't take long to clear the entrance at all. Is that right? This kid? The reason why he was pushing himself so hard was because it was to open the path for the people that would be following Huff. Breaker Dia NW. I can't believe he plowed through too, here with that in mind the entire time. If you want to fight, then come. This kid. Huff huff. Smiling sword. Smiling sword will face you anytime. Alright, do what you want. It's already too late. What? It's already too late to block the silence of Seul. Silence of soul? Yes, seer, it's a show prepared by the followers of Nine Arts Dragon. You should look forward to it. It'll be a show you can't miss out on. It's going to be 10 o'clock soon. Isn't this too quiet for something odd to happen here? It's good if we can pass this night without any problems, is it not? So, anything wrong? That is correct, but I come to report on the Tyon sirs. There's currently nothing. Troll Ilock, what's going? Wire, the lights going, is something starting. Control. What the hell's going? I don't know, sir. They suddenly locked the door to the control and started broadcasting. They've sown Krazi. Is it Manhwa? Everyone, welcome. Why are they? It seems to be that way. What? Where the hell that? It's Nine Arts Dragon. A rap that person. What the hell? Don't he say he'll come here in person? Yeah, we saw him on he poster. As Tolo informant, he's really at the skull by the hour. Gaju Nim still hasn't arrived at that place. Tower. Yeah, Ankh, that means. This is Seoul. The capital of Korea, been changed lights wood hours. What are they talk silence, ins. However, we will silence Seoul today. I don't know. Boss, hey, I already told you I'm giving you the best price. Hey mister, give us more discounts. The Ga Seoul station. The current train will leave for Incheon Station. Train, Incheon Station, current time, 09:59. Now watch as we silence Seoul in the name of Nine Arts Dragon. What the hell? Hey, is Vion Yere? Answer Omion Essel, what the hell is that? Over there? That's Seoul? Brent. Our cell phones aren't working. Did you try calling home? It can't be. What the hell is that? What? It's going, just as that person said. What the hell is happening to Seoul? I'm starting to worry about their safety. To think our Gal Nim still hasn't arrived to that place. The silence of Seoul has finally started. That's, as expected, it was too much for that young Gaju to stop. How about ending this pointless duel? Appa, I'm scared. Hello? It's gonna be okay. What the hell is going on? It's 10 o'clock. 10? Is it connected to Nine Arts Dragon somehow? Yes, it most likely is to think this happen. I'm just furious that I let this situation happen. But I'm more furious that I have to sit by and watch as this happens. What? This was done by a group named S.UC? Yes. At the moment that's most likely the case. Danju Nim, all the signal and traffic lights has stopped. We cannot move forwards like this. Those bastards, to think they'd do something like this. What are they thinking? The situation is dire. I must do everything I can, right? I understand. Yo guys, follow as soon as the way clears. Lay look on here. Are Yol really planning on running with that body? I can't believe it. How can the entirety of Seoul, it is only the beginning of the plot SUC, has been planning, but the problem is the main event that is to come. To think they'd do something like this. What are they planning? Now did you see? The authority of Nine Arts Dragon Nim. Who the hell are they? Now everyone here will see. The long-cherished dream that the people of Murim had. Where the barrier between Peel World and Murim World does not exist. Murim? Dunno? Appa, what's Murim, that bastard, what is he planning? To talk so openly about the Murim and such, you're right, the Nine Arts Dragon didn't even say anything. What's that? Dunno. This is a switch that detonates explosive set around Seoul. What? Now I leave the destiny of Seoul to Lord Nine Arts Dragon. Now show them the existence of Murim, show them your teachings. Isn't this some type of movie event? With all the lights. And the says, that has to be a bluff, right? A bomb set all over Seoul? Are you saying that after looking at what they've done? I know. The name Nine Arts Dragon is funny too. If they really caused an outage in Seoul, it probably isn't a bluff. Place our family mem. The people associated with Murim inside the stadium.
Oh my. Now we know the reason as to why he house gathered here.
Probably wanted to show them that footage so he can reveal the people of.
And if they do anything, suspicios have them subdued immediately.
Eightly. If they're really planning on trying to make the people of Murim listen, with a mere video, this place will turn into hell. That's right. Our plan was to have Nine Arts Dragon act as our leader, so he can break the boundary between the real world and the Murim world. Their final plan is to rebuild the broken society, solely around Murim. Nine Arts Dragon is some. What? Them, Dion, you herp. Do they really think that simple terrorism will fruit such dreams? Who is that foolish one? Even so, them, Murim will, ever be marked. In other words, there will no longer be any factions to oppose the five-man circle, or the shadow warriors. Boss, I dunno if he's an idiot or if he's still immature. Problem, and now he wants to set fire to the entire city? What the hell are you saying? Thanks to them, the boss will forever be known as the world's most dangerous. That's why the boss is so hesitant, right? Terrorist. The boss is strong. There's no way he'd hesitate. From something like this. Damn it! The acha is getting worse. I don't even know what I'm doing here right now. Nine Arts Dragon Kulg. It feels like my head sewing to shatter. I can't hold out much further. Yi, I just have to press this switch, then there will be no more annoying pests. Yeah, hurry and show them, boss. Show them how serious of a man you can't. You are, Sunzangnam. You can't press that switch. That? This bastard. How did he get in? What happened to the guards that was protecting the entrance? Yang Yong-hyun? That bastard betrayed is after all. What's that? Oh my, you've no need to hurry. Soon all know what the silence of soul is, even if you didn't want to know. What's the silence of soul? You! They're planning to cause a blackout throughout Seoul. Not only that, they're planning to have teachers set off bombs in Seoul. What? Yeah, it's exactly as you've said. Do you see? We already know all your plans. And what of? Even if you know that, what can you do to change it? Yang Yong-hyun. Right now, Nine Arts Dragon Nim is surrounded by his closest allies and his head security. Do you really think you can break through that in time? During the explosion of Clan Shin Hyup building, you helped escape from the danger, right? Ji-gun what? Ya. Yang Yong-hyun. What nonsense are you? We don't have the time to mix words, right? Even if you don't know what is happening, I know you aren't okay with this. Cool. What are you saying, right? Are you confident that you are able to stop him? If so, help me stop my teacher before it's too late. I can't tell you for sure, but if we don't even try to stop him, we don't deserve to hope at send the Black Princess away from here. Then I'll glide you. All right, we got here just as you wanted. What will you do now, please, Shi-Woon? Who the hell is that? I don't know? That kid-ish. The disciple of Nine Arts Dragon Ong Time Gop. How is he there? He's a little late, but he did it. You're right. Now the only problem is, if it'll work out just as our Gaju Nim had predicted. I can't believe it, get to the Nine Arts Dragon so fast. That aside, now that I'm here, I can say goodbye to returning alive if the Sunwoo Gaju fails to persuade the Nine Arts Dragon. That kid, I saw him at the Koalitian. Why do I get this weird feeling and start getting worried every time I see that kid? But who he hell 15 that kid? I'll have here. Press the switch. What's happening to the Nine Arts Dragon? Nine Arts Dragon Nim. Don't think about other things and press the switch. EWHQ. You bastard, what he's saying? They're only trying to lease you, teacher? Can't you remember me? It's me, Shi-Woon. Shi-Woon, your teacher. Teacher, what is this? What are these memories? Teacher. Kaiser, what's the meaning of this delay? Arl, I'm not sure myself. I'm starting to think something interesting is happening over there, but we can't have our business interrupted for something so minor. What the hell? Who the hell is that? Isn't that the kid we saw at the coalition? Boss? Orders from the elders. Take out the interlopers without the Elidians noticing. It seems to be true that the Nine, if what Shi-Woon said is correct, he might really be able to convince the Nine Arts Oregon. Dragon isn't in his right state of mind. The Nine Arts Dragon stopped moving, something him. Sure of if it goes just like this, we can possibly get out of here. Jin Jun, Taesung, Fu, these bastards, are they planning on taking us out first, then Dras, sing out the Saju? Do 60 as you plan, you boss Taros? Right now the fate of Seoul and the Murim world depends on the actions of that child. Teachvake, what the hell is going on? Just what? I don't know everything in exact detail, but I need to subdue him first. Did you think this kind of surprise attack would work on Ku? Is it some kind of event for a movie? It's incredible, isn't it? I wonder who that is. He's young, but his martial arts skills are nothing to laugh at. I don't know. Just what's going on? What's Heil and Elder Kwan doing for Gaju Nim to do that? Who? You're incredible. I'm beginning to admire you. Shut up and fight me. Let's see which one of us will die tonight. That's going to be hard to do. I was just told to hold you. Here you see I can't kill you when you're about to become one of our allies. Now can I? The true heir of Sunwoo clan is Lady Soseals, is it not? What the hell are you saying? Let's just say, what if Lady Cecile came back? What do you think will happen to the current Gaju? He'll just become another useless person in the Murim world. If you were to able to cure the 9-yin body type, you'd be creating a legendary monster. You're right, huh? I thought the 9-yin body type was incurable. Is there a medicine for? We used Il-Weal Shindan on someone with a 3-yin body type, and created a trial drug with his blood. It's rough in the beginning, but there is a cure if you go through it. Slowly, one step at a time. A 3-yin that took Il-Weal Shin-Dan, huh? Wasn't that hard to? I was really lucky. In my case, the ingredient walked right into my doorstep. This bastard. I don't remember him being this good. Yeah, I was expecting this, but now that we've collided, now I'm nightly sure. No matter how much you try to hide it, you have the same movements as the day you subdued me. Your true identity is. What was Hat? Was it a movie trailer? What happened? Tender Okak abruptly, didn't it? What? Chundo Moons, 9 Arts Dragon. I prepared this day, just as you've requested. This of all you have to do is press that switch to show the world your authority. Switch? Don't listen to him, teacher. They confusing you by drugging you. Please wake up. You can do it, teacher. You broke out of the state of Hyunwon to haven't that day. State of Hyunwon? It feels like my head is going to shatter apart. Kolch. What the hell is this memory? We can't go against these people with this amulet of people. And this Shroop expected. These are professionals. And not only that, Sunwoo Gaju isn't in that good of a situation either. Nine Arts Dragon's movements has stopped. But if we let this continue, we'll be subdued before we convince him. If that's the case, Ji Gun, aid me a little what? You bastard. I'm sorry about this, Sunwoo Gaju, but this is how we can end it, as quickly as possible. Ku Iwa, who I happened, perfectly aimed at his opening. Call. Gulp. Same trick? What the hell? Did you think I'd fall for the same tricks? Manhwa? Yes. This is the drug that confuses the patient once taken. To be precise, if you carefully suggest things to the patient, you can control them. It's a miracle drug. I wonder if he's taking this stuff as well? Come to think of it, Nine Arts Dragon was taking some type of a drug and was actin' weird. What the hell are you talking about? A master of Nine Arts Dragon's degree shouldn't even be fazed by something like Manhwa. But he was acting really weird. He couldn't even remember Soul that well. The drug Nine Arts Dragon is taking is kind of like a sedative. It allows the person taking the drug to forget painful memories. A sedative? What the hell? What kind of drug is that? Are you sure there isn't some odd side effects? I don't know, but if I had to say, sometimes it makes one completely forget the memory they tried to suppress. Teacher, boss, shut up, forget about it. But boss, you're not even going to bed and constantly going on reckless missions. If you keep acting this way, even if you have a body of steel, you won't be able to keep up. You know, your body is different compared to the past. If there is a reason why your body is different, we vow to Fini. He source and cure it fast. Otherwise you'll die, unless there's a orug that allows one to forget specific memory. A cure, huh? There is no cure for this. There is, boss. There is a drug. I'll get it for you. Julia, you think the boss is really strong, but the real boss isn't like that at all. That person is a kindred soul. That's why hell always be put into situations that puts him in danger. Teacher, your memories are back, right? You. Why are you here? What? Are. Do you understand? That young Gaul is delusional. The Nine Arts Dragon is there, purely on his own free will. There's no way to convince him. I'll tell you again, this situation isn't bad for the Sunwoo clan at all. The elder who's planned this ahead has after all invested a ton of money into Lady Sosul, as expected. The one who was supporting you from behind was Helk Lim Bang. Based on the situation, your enemy may become your friend, and if your leader has become useless, isn't it the most efficient to abandon him? Elder Quan. The world is always Chang, Ing, and we Shulo prune the tree based on how the world is. You? Of course, it may sound weird right now. The Nine Arts Dragon will soon press the switch, and this city will be set ablaze. Shouldn't you look at the reality of the situation? And through the Bu-Ning city of Seoul, we will proclaim our existence to the world. And Murim will finally end its long history as a terrorist group that burned the city of Seoul. If you do not want to share the fate of Murim, along with your clan, don't you think the Sunwoo clan needs to make an important choice? Or is it that you're actually waiting for that useless Gaju to convince the Nine Arts Dragon? Teacher, you're still in this world? What? You no, get out of my sight. What? Why are you still in this world, after your key center has been broken? The relationship between you and me as a teacher and student is now over. Get out of my sight. Teacher. What the hell? What's going on? Shi-Woon sayo that he would be able to convince Nine Arts Dragon, but at this rate. Hey, what's going on? Yes, that's correct, Lord Nine Arts Dragon. Will this all be over once I press this switch? All right. Then. Orak you. Hello. He looks like he did something just now. What the hell was that? I don't know. What the hell was that? That's... Do you remember, teacher? It's the foot technique you showed me before you left me to fend for myself. You... How? While you weren't around, I've healed my ki center and constantly trained my skills. So what now? Do you still think I don't have the qualifications to be your student? What the hell is going if this is how they want to play? Nine Arts Dragon, since he's constantly being insistent, how about you give me a chance? I want to duel him so that I can subdue him myself. But I'm the leader, SUC, your real disciples. I can take care of the fake disciple by myself. You don't meddle into this. You have a proud clan to call your... Who the hell are you calling fake? Isn't that right? Jung-chan of Chundamoon. What? Chundamoon? Was the leader really from Chundamoon? Did you really think I wouldn't recognize you just because you were wearing a mask? That's right. You've identified me correctly. You wish that won't happen. But what's going to change? Seoul is still going to be set ablaze after this is over, because... I'll break apart all of your plans. Why are the lights back on? Give me a break. This rate the reputation of the Sunwoo clan will be put to shame, you incompetent fools. I am sincerely sorry. We tried our best, but the workers were being controlled with Manhwa. Yeah, are any of our members injured? Yes. Our main family members and the workers who were being controlled are all safe. The lights are back on? What's going? No, as you've ordered, we prioritize the safety of our members. Thanks for the report. As soon as you make sure it's safe, come back here. Was it a movie trailer? It took longer than we expected. Event? It must be we tried to protect the citizens, because if they were going to do an event, they should have shown it better. Elders. We've successfully subdued the broadcasting room as well. Great job. Then as ordered, disperse the rest of our people within the stadium quietly. The situation is going as we expected, but this isn't quite suited for my taste. Yes, of course. It's because the entire Sunwoo clan is moving, according to the words of the girl. Hey, send the broadcast. Then you knew what was happening the entire time? Yes, we had reports of their plans, so we had countermeasures in play. Why didn't you tell us that sooner? Why did you... Don't kid around, you guys wouldn't have been interested anyways. Hey, look here, you. Brat, where are you? Look here, Milyoung's Munju. Are you planning on changing your words? Why are you calling someone in this situation? Just talking to myself. To myself. Yes, Heavenly Way School Lesser Gaju. You can speak now. Editor note, change Chundamoon to Heavenly Way School. I have a couple questions about the current situation. What questions do you have you? Were scared? Weren't you? Is the house I linder suspicion, right, Mom? I'm fine. Please answer me. I'd like to know why this is happening and why I was left out of it. Yes, I will tell you. To be precise, the one under suspicion isn't you, but rather the Heavenly Way School itself. It's better to resolve this suspicion faster, but as you can see, we did not have a lot of time to prepare this. That's why we left Heavenly Way School out of this. If that's true, then can I take that as the coalition and the Sunwoo clan is our enemy? Who is that? What the hell does he do? Could it be that kid turned the lights back on to Seoul? That kid. Nine Arts Dragon Nim. How about ending this farce, here and now? He wasn't even in existence that was worth mentioning. How did he get this far? It won't be good to drag this on. Please hurry and press the switch. This is just a plot to put the blame for all this on teacher. Shut up. This is all the Nine Arts Dragon Nim's plan. A disciple like you would never understand amusing. Now let's see. Who I should listen to? Shall one tells me to press, and the other one tries to stop. What psivalal? Follow me. For what I have in mind, this stage is far too small. I understand. I didn't think you had such trust. For a temporary gaju, so I'll let this pass on. By that aside, what difference will it make? Yes, you may be right. You need not fight us, since the true head of the Sunwoo clan is on our side. This isn't the contest of ability. The important part is that the kid is just a temporary replacement. If Lady Sosul tells us to treat you as our allies, we will do so, without fail. Yes, that's the wiser move. What is the meaning? Kla, didn't you say you'd follow Lady Sosul's order, Spip? What is the meaning of this? Yes, I said if that order came from Lady Sosul, I will follow it without fail. However, I have not received no such orders from Lady Sosul, so I will follow the current leader and his words without fail. Now, really, I really can't get words through that extreme stubbornness. Can I don't want to take any extreme measures, but since you want to fight so badly, I will start using moves with the intent to kill as well. 9 Arts Dragon Nim. This is? The two of you fight. If you win, I'll press this switch. Teacher, you shouldn't joke around like that. Who said it was a joke? Heed this. If you lose, I will press this switch. If you want to stop me, teach the elders sent us orders from above. Don't drag this on any longer and press the switch. Boss. I'll let you off for that just now. But if you plan on interrupting my fun, I'll kill anyone, no matter whoever it is. I am sincerely sorry. This is no 600D. How can Shi-Woon win with his skills against that guy? What the hell is that man planning? What is the 9 Arts Dragon Nim planning? To have me face off against him? Does he not know of my abilities? Is that how it's? 9 Arts Dragon Nim is stuck on the past because of this kid, so he's borrowing my powers to dispose of. All right, Lesh, then, this should be easy. Since I don't need to hide where I am from, I'll use my original skills to take you down. What the hell are you planning to? Kaiser, was this child's Olay within your plans as well? Why would I add such a bore to my plan? However, the world is full of surprises and changes. Who knows, maybe we will find an unexpected treasure with this child's play, don't you think? Gulp, I don't know what happened in a short notice, but I can tell that he's gotten significantly more powerful. That kid, however, you are still no match for the thought of you taking me on with that level of skill is the proof that you are still far from reaching me. 9 ill. What the hell is this? This isn't a duel, all he's doing is running away. Shi-Woon. All right, I got another attack in. No matter how skilled he is, he's wounded, so he's trying to end this as fast as possible with a single shot. In this situation, there's nothing much he can do. I'll have to thank him for that. I'll keep unding hin heil back and off, as if I'm taking on a dinosaur with a straight razor. Once I've dealt enough damage, he'll fall down like the rest of them. You little rat, how long do you think you can escape from me? Culp. Call 1000/impenetrable wall. If you want to use trickery, use it as much as you'd like. Damn I. You damn geezer, he should have a Cantley large I'll take. Time. Inuri. You on any it looks like he's perfectly fine. I can't even fathom to imagine how powerful he really is. Stato it, you damn bastard. How long do you intend on dodging? This is seriously annoying. All right, I'll take care of that leg, so you can no longer dodge from me. EWH. Whoa. Fine then. This brat, using this kind of attack as if he was baiting me. I'll teach you just what the price is for using such an careless attack. 010 Phantom Kick. What? How can he use attacks of this power from that position? Oh ho? He's not too shabby? I thought he was getting pushed back, but he was just hiding his ace in the hole. Shi-Woon? When did you learn something like that? But I think I've seen that move somewhere before. It's similar. From the attack boss used before. His brat. Since he's seen the surprise attack, he's trying to push the advantage, knowing that his opponent won't rush him again. Is he going on the offense? He's already used his best attack already. Che, this brat. Are you really going to keep up these weak attacks just because of that 1600? Fine, then. I'll end you with a Heavenly Way School's secret technique? Huh? What was that? Just don't know. Didn't they just copy each other? How do you know our techniques? Yes. I get it now. Your moves are nothing compared to So Chun Hyuk's. Come, I'll prove that you are not worthy of your title. His brat. Yes. He's in a meeting with the Munju at the Is he back? Moment. Whatever, I guess. He returned safely. It can't be helped. He's a genius. You are dodly relaxed considerins. The situation, if not him, who else would be fit to become the next leader of the Heavenly Way School? The young master has been appointed as the heir. How can you be so relaxed? Then what's going to happen to you, Master So Young Chun? I'll have to assist the heir from now on, and help grow the Heavenly Way School even more. You are truly naive. Think about it. Why would he want to keep someone he's already defeated in a duel close to him? I was imprisoned for 30 years after my loss, and now everyone's forgotten about me. Do you think there is any guarantee that you will not meet the same fate, Master Young-chun? Look at me. I, too, once dueled for the position of heir. Even so, perhaps, what are you talking about? May look like a cold person, but he's not that cruel. If you need anything from this old man, please feel free to ask. Well, what have you learned? I've learned just how big the world really is. Yes, the Nine Arts Dragon. He is special. I heard that the reason for your delay was because you went to go see his disciple? Yes, he was. How Linex pecked. You remembered his name? Called Shi-Woon. A rival? This is the first time I've heard you call anyone that. Yes, although he was no longer able to use martial arts because his ki center was destroyed, but I thought he would become a worthy rival had that not happened. Indeed. Then, in your opinion, your brother isn't good enough of a rival for Yo? I've never thought of him like I simply wanted to tell you that he was a special that child. So you think he's special? Does that mean, brother, that you don't see anything special about me? I came because I heard that you were looking for me, Master Young-chun? Yes. Jaegal Sunsaying, you were right. Hylik has already deemed me worthless. So on then, Jaegal Sunsaying. Tell me how I can keep myself from being forgot. 10. Yes, I will not disappear without a fight. Shi-Woon, I'll beat you no matter what. Owab open. Damn it! Why is he attacking like that against someone who's wielding a sword? Even if I wanted to strike back. If I try to strike back before I even do anything. You damn geezer, is he really injured? But the flow of the situation is against. I need to cut this flow off, so I can find an opening. Why are we fighting with our lives on the line? Wait a second. Could it be because of a grudge you can't even remember? Even if you think that way. I have not forgotten for a single day, the port that was filled with my master's blood, and my Gaju who laid in front of me with his body cold and his last breath. And you bastards who ambushed my dammit, I have to find an opening. This geezer. Gaju! Please, you understand my situation as well. The head of the Heavenly Way School's position was on the line. We had no choice. That's why I was incarcerated. For the past 30 years, I was only released recently. Did I not pay enough of a price? Ku, what makes you think you've paid your price? Do you realize what you're saying after what you've done? How about if I tell you an important piece of information you want? I guess you could think that way. That's why he was attacking without any mercy. He was hiding it. He can't even utilize properly. Now, shall I start making that opening? I don't know what exactly is happening up there. Now listen to me. But one thing is for sure, Cull. Whatever the outcome, Nine Arts Dragon will press that switch to destroy Soul. Nine Arts Dragon cannot go against them. Because the person who ordered for the destruction of Seoul is the person who created the Nine Arts Dragon. But there was a quite peculiar turnover. The person who's been growing Nine Arts Dragon thinks that he's become an existence too, much of a burden for him. So along with any ties to him, he plans to destroy Seoul along with 9 Arts Dragon. Could it be that you're saying? That's right. The switch not only destroys Seoul, it will also destroy the Seoul Tower. How about if we sit here and watch? Just like the silence of Seoul. I know you may think that I'm telling you a bunch of lies. He fell for it. Now that you've been injured, you're probably I know that you think of that Gaju kid as someone special. In a rush. As expected, he's planning on breaking Throush. All right. The stage has been set. Come towards me, with those shaking legs of yours. Blue sky flashing strike. I will cut you down, with this skill I've been carefully preparing. As soon as you come into my range. Is something wrong, Elder? Never mind. Hurry up and get on the chopper. What was that? This weird feeling. I apologize, I've managed to delay your progress yet again. Sirs, get on, Chief. Nonsense, you're here trying to help despite your condition, isn't it? Only natural for us to come greet someone like you? Whatever the case, please hurry. While we're wasting time like this, something bad might ekiki. You'll truly do not know still just what kind of man your grandfather is. What? And Gramps? Your grandfather will not lose to anyone, unless I am his opponent. He cannot evade my attack when he's so close, as I thought. You won't get a chance to use your foot techniques midair. This duel is mine. Blue sky flashing strike. I've won. I have beaten one of the strongest. I've done it. How? I cut him, for sure. This old man. Was he trying to take me with him to the afterlife? By taking my attack? No alm. Huff, 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 Gaju. Did it get like this? Compared to Sochun Hyuk, these attacks are nothing, and yet, ol hole brat. I was surprised in the beginning by that flashy, powerful move of yours. But you have no clue about the basics or any tactics. Which means, you are no match, just wear you down slowly. He's skilled, indeed. He's managed to figure out weakness in an instant. Noticing that he lacked the experience, despite his considerable strength, he's responding to every attack perfectly without showing any openings. If he keeps up his perfect defense, he will likely win this prob. That's not that the 9 Arts Dragon Nim approves of. But what Young Chan is forgetting is a perfect opening. I'll finish you off with the Heavenly Way, school's secret technique, before you can touch the ground again. Kun. Ugh. Elder Kwan. Why are you in such a rush to fight? Did you not understand when I said we do not need to fight to the death? Cool. Or did you forget that I'm one of the 4 supernova? Now. Huff. Let's leave it like this. I know you'll understand. Huff. Now, idiot, Huff. What did you just say? What? Kush liwa. Le testo ha. One of the 4 supernova, my ha. You were fooling yourself thinking this was a duel. Ha, kill, ha. If the elder sees me like this, he'll give me quite the scolding. Is that? What the hell happened? What is Teacher J-Gal doing? He's the leader. To think I'd see him here. Elder Kwan. 9 Arts Dragon, I know that you have the switch to blow up all of Seoul. But did you know that the switch will also blow this place up? What I'm saying is that the switch you hold is a suicide switch. 9 Arts Dragon Nim. Don't believe him. He's telling lies. What are you saying? Is he telling the truth? There's bombs here? I don't know the exact detail. This time, Nosa did all of the planning. No way, however. Based on 9 Arts Dragon Nim's reaction, I think, he's caught on to something. He said that it's enough of this event. Kaiser, what did that old man just say? What the hell are they saying? That old man. He's the one from earlier in the afternoon, right? I don't know. I don't know any Korean. Why is he here in that condition? This isn't good. This feeling is, no. Something like that cannot happen again. Gaol. Golly, it's danger. Ow's here, so please step back. I believe that they will choose to kill themselves. The elders ordered us, so stop you guys. Sorry, boss. What just happened? This old man was nightly. Grand. Boss, you idiot. You don't even check to see how strong your opponent was. Where do you think this is? Grandpa Kwan, are you all Gaju? It's danger. Ow's here. Get back. Kuch. What the hell? They're going to use their finishers at the start? Ku. If it's that much key, it wouldn't be weird if either of them died. No, this isn't happening, Kulu. Liwat. What the hell? Eret heavenly exploding penetration strike. It's going through. Ku. What the hell is going for What's exploding like that? I understand 9 arts dragon nim, however. To think collision of ki would make an explosion like this the duel of people who have masters, it's incredible. That old man was far beyond my expectation. I think we'll be destroyed if we even get near them. His skills and remores were true after all. As expected, the of Ni Arts Dragon. What a shame. It would have been great if I could duel him at a normal state. That old man. Looks like his key network is ruptured. If that's the case, I won't give you any room and push you back. And end it right here. Clue. Damn is this the what? Gaju, stop it, teacher. Shi-Woon, that crazy bastard. Where does he think that place is? Gaju, please get back. Do you want to what the hell? Grandpa Kwan, who am I to you? Gaju, answer me, who am I? The leader of the Sunwoo clan, and my liege. That's right, then I'll order you. Do not meddle in what I'm about to, no matter what happens. What the hell? It's that kid again? Who the hell is that kid? Kaiser, I'm not quite done judging him yet. Don't know. Stop it already, teacher. The things you are trying to do. Gaju. Do not meddle in this. You pathetic. Stop, you requested it of you. Gaju. T-share. Elder, please don't do anything anymore. This isn't you. Stop it already. Crazy bastard. He really wants to die to 9 Arts Dragon. You don't need put up this bad act anymore. Do you want to, is that right? Don't speak anymore and take action. If that's the truth, what? Gaju. Oh, Gaju. Crazy bastero. Who does he think he is charging at the 9 Arts Dragon? Do you think you can kill me with something like this? Do you think Shi-Woon, if you are going to kill me? Gall. Having in that, your far too skills, doesn't matter if you don't know how aspect in experi. Incensed, to utilize them. Just because you know a couple of skills. Did you think you had become a master? What made you think you could swing your fists at me when you don't even know your place? That's why you should teach that to me. What? Did you read the best I could, so that I could gain the body that could practice martial arts again? I wanted to learn more of the techniques that you've left me. Also, that bastard, he till Koa Sias after that kind of impact, so I know that I'm far too incensed. Teacher, please teach me how to use martial arts. 9 Arts Dragon, this isn't it. When the Gaju wanted to confront 9 Arts Dragon, I shopped him. Beat. One Ion Trey Lee's was going to turn out like this. I thought he set ale emotions aside if he saw how violent he was. I didn't expect the Gu to hold his teacher more dearly than his own life. What's this sound? A helicopter? Sash Sin Men. Did you get any calls about this? Huh? What's that helicopter? No, I don't think so. Is that? G-Gun, where are you right? Sarah Nuna? You're in the helicopter, right? We're right under Seoul Tower. Hurry. I think Elder Kwan is Everil Nenjard Srandpa hurt? How badly? What? The ghost doctor? And the other clan leaders as well? 9 Arts Dragon Nim, you must hurry. On that helicopter, there are clan leaders along with the ghost doctors. The switch. Please give me the switch, teacher, and get out of here. I'll take care of the rest. No, This isn't how it should. If the Gaju is means that the Sunwoo clan held it in his escape, and the worst part of it is that the Gaju will forever be bound to that man's shadow. If that's the case, this may be the only chance that I can convince the Gaju. What the tell? Is that old man planning to go at it again? Elder Kwan, I tolo you to stop! Grandpa Kwan, stop! Elder Kwan, Grandpa Kwan, who did you tell me that I... Gulp, I told you clearly, Grandpa Kwan. Damn it, they're already... Damn it, the hell, where is he? That goddamn geezer, getting hurt and all. If it's someone that's capable of injuring someone of that scale. Everyone is shocked about Elder Kwan's injury. There they are. Where are they? They're too far so I can't quite see them. There. Over there. That's Nightly. As expected it's the Nine Arts Dragon? Nine Arts Dragon, as pested. Shi-Woon, why is the Sunwoo Gaju there? Grandpa, which rotten brat did this? Annoying girl, this ominous feeling, am I the only hurry and land please? Ginny, I'm so sorry, that I was never a great-grandfather to you. You bastard, what are you planning to do with that body? Grandpa please, withdraw your key. You damn geezer! Please withdraw your key, this is an order as the Gaju. This is an order, Grandpa Kwan, that order. I will have to refuse, what? Grandpa! Are you planning to take me down with you old butt? It won't so as you planned. Nine Arts Dragon, I'm sorry but your relation. Ship with your disciple here. What? What do you mean? Isn't it strange? Why is the Chundamoon asking us to meet at a remote location like this? The person we're going to meet is one of the founders of Chundamoon. Do you really think they'd be setting up a trap for us? However, I heard he was at war with someone named Jagal-un and is being driven back. That's why they probably asked for us come here, right? In order to benefit our clan we need a little adventure. Gaju, I do not understand. Why are you trying so hard?
Our vision is already big enough. Do you actually dream that our clan can become the best in the Murim world?
Yeah. The dream of the Sunwoo clan becoming the best might be a delusion.
A dream, huh?
But thanks to that dream I was able to meet you. And thanks to that dream, I'm here standing with you. You see, I think that a person is only truly alive when they're dreaming. So, even if it's a delusion, I'm going to chase after it. Until the day I die, no. Even after I die, I'll make sure that I pass down my ideals. Think about it, Kwan. Isn't it amazing to be able to pass my ideals down to countless generations? You're really greedy, aren't you? As of our Gau. Yes, I've been alive, Ali. His time to make that man's dream come true. If that's the case, he's smiling? Kush, huff huff, I saw a helicopter just now. The elder. He's fine, right? It took a lot longer than we thought. I have a bad feeling about this. The Gaju went with Elder Kwan, didn't he? There should be no problems. Don't worry. General Manager, we just finished contacting with the police. All right. Everyone get on their respective place. We're going to pick up our Gaju. Everyone tell them to hurry up. If we're any later than this, Elder Kwan will give us quite the scolding. That I want to avoid no matter what. But other than the explosive we found at the basement, there was nothing out of the ordinary. Also, we thoroughly searched through the Sunwoo building. General Manager, mask themselves tonight. Even the stars. Grandpa. Areas. Grandpa Kwan. That old man. Why did he pull back towards the end of his attack? Grandpa, hat are y'all doing? Open this damn or right. We are still too far away. If we jump down care. Leslie, Ginny please calm down. Ghostly doctor. Open this door right you already used far too much key healing others. Please wait until we land properly. Elder, please calm down. Mr. Ghostly Doctor. Elder, whoa. Elder Ghostly Doctor. You can't, Ginny. Head of the Alliance? Head of the Mil Yang clan. I will leave this lady in your hands. I will chase after the elder myself. You stubborn old man, don't you die on me. We still need to finish our duel that has not been finished. Grandpa? Elder Quan. That person is the ghostly doctor. Could it be that the other elders are here too? He's the Makad of Murim Alliance, right? I need to get back. The Murim Alliance is here. Are you okay, elder? Cough, you bastard Quan, I knew it. I used too much ki. Cough, Grandpa Quan, cough. Gaju, why did you do this? When I first looked at you, I never came to the realization that this boy would lead the Murim world. But this boy recovered his broken ki center, and he became stronger and showed far more resolution than anyone else that I've ever seen. Not only that, you've shown me that you had the indomitable spirit that no one in Murim should take you lightly for. And now, if you can get away from your fallen teacher's shadow, if that's the case, this boy is the single greatest person to leave the future of our clan to Gaju. Ha! Take care of the Sunwoo clan, and please, take care of my granddaughter Jinny. Ha! Grandpa, no! You can't close your eyes. Wake up! Gaju, I'll visit you soon, with stories of my life that I've come to appreciate. Srand. The IRC:/arc Shikeway, Neta Team Pity all other scans, WWO Ipitidafu. Part 20 Super Satyan Time, for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the say translatlans or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, and no, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you, a team. Greetings from the Breakers authors. This is awesome. We needed to tell you before you start reading, therefore we needed to tell you bis noticed here. Before this chapter, a notice was put up about a Lunar New Year event, which stated it was not a notice about going on break. Originally, that is not a notice about going on break. Lease Chapter 191 was supposed to be released as a continuous 36 pages weave of the. As you know, that is an amount we are unable to produce. Within one about possibly taking a week break like we did for Chapter 187. But, from looking at the response from you readers, it seemed like morale would take a downturn. So, from among the possible approaches, we chose to release only a part of it first. And then, for this week, we are releasing the remainder. However, by releasing from where we had left off, before we felt the continuity from the first part would be broken. So, we authors glued it eating last week's pages again. Please just read it. In any case, it'll only take 5 seconds. Readers, please put 5 tastes. Then readers, please go and enjoy your feast. And, assuming they mean the Lunar New Year's feast, we pouring wisirwatur piver poris. Pied pors pages portris dinated bistrit lease porpus per part burst. TL note, Asians actually literally say, wish you have much luck in this new year. Have a happy new Vaeri. Tremble goo, goo. Pao Gu Moon, you bastard. Elder, you can't. Elder Quan, what cold have gone wrong? I merely wanted to somehow save Elder Quan, Sunseng Nim, and everyone else. Starting at what point? Did things start to go wrong? Just how? Woe H0000, please. Vuma Woe 0000 Osh Esh. Elder Quan. That, everyone, cover your ears. Lush Fu Phoenix Rebirth? There's no way. Phoenix Rebirth is clearly. What is this? What is that all of a sudden? Loom Vu, an acoustic attack? What? Why is that kid suddenly? His body's on fire. Kaiser, don't tell me that kid is also? We have seen something similar before. I did not expect Demon King to be born in the same era. Right, I'm sure I also have. This is really entertaining. At first glance, possibly not as great as the previous eras. No, somehow, it seems he can be even far greater than the previous eras. Super Saiyan Shi-Woon. Fuck yeah. Kaiwei, net A Team A than WWO Ippididafu. for all online readers and international scanlators. We ask that you do not use the essay translations or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, and no, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you, team. Doom Phoenix Rebirth. At such a young age, how in the world could Shi-Woon Nim? What the hell is going on? That kid, how can he be expelling such an incredible amount of ki so suddenly? Sunwoo clan head, it can't be slid. You can't, now, right Elder? Moon, that can't you get out of my... That if this button is pressed, it's not just Seoul that would explode but this place as well. That old man had said this. If you want all of us to die together, then go ahead and come at me. Plod plod. It's not just Murim members, but also innocent civilians who would be losing their lives. Fine, you bastard. Then let's all die together, aren't you? The Sunbae, who have guided the Murim to this point, please, calm yourself. Elder. Plod, I don't exactly know your circumstances, but this is not the place for that now. Don't lose your mind, that's enough. Release your ki, if you believe in me. What? What are they saying over there? In place of your teacher, I've come here as Han Chun-woo. How embarrassing. My services are expensive, so you'll be spending quite a lot of your allowance, and for that, you may not be placing just your life on the line, but possibly your soul as well. What you wish to learn is a world normal people are incapable of understanding. Bo 000 you bastard. Even though I told you to did jump off, you really just jump off? Well, since you'll just learn for a few days and tell me you're quitting by yourself anyhow, take good care of your body and just come to school properly. And really? Gu Moon. Chun-woo Si really said he would teach martial arts to a kid like you? Really? Mean, do you know just whose disciple you're toying with? I will ask you one more time. Sunsing Nim, do you know about Gu Moonryong? Sunsing Nim is as dangerous a person as that? Tell me, what's your involvement with Gu Moonryong? My Sunseng Nim is not a villain. I told them that you're the disciple of Gu Moonryong, the worst of the villains in the Murim. Even if you don't believe other he is, people don't think the same. Sun Sengnim, why do you look so terrifying? You stupid. The one who doesn't get it is you. Shio-nim may not know of this, but that man is indeed a dangerous person. We've been meeting Gumunryong daily and receiving his teachings. A world where the division between the Murim and real world has disappeared. This is the world that Gumunryong himself wants. What is wrong with you, the previous disciple of the Gumunryong? Even so, I believed. That Sun Sengnim. That you are absolutely not that kind of person. However, I can no longer believe in you. Gumun Ryong. The RC:/Erkeway, net a team pity all other scans, Ipatitafu. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use these translatlans or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter Ano. No, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you, a team. Resh E21I. Younger disciple. He is actually addressing Hayuk Sochun with a title implying Sochun became a fellow disciple after he had was it this you were talking about? The special thing about that boy? The RC:/Erkeway, net a team pity all other scans, Ipatitafu. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use these translatlans or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter Ano. No, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you, a team. Assistant head, it's me, Chun Myung Rang. Please follow me, a car is waiting below. Then, what about Gumun Ryong Nim? You must hurry and leave this place. Police will be swarming this place soon. Since you can contact Gumun Ryong Nim later, please get away from this place. Don't tell me you're doubting Gumun Ryong Nim will be able to take care of matters first. Here, are you? All right, Where is the... Let's definitely meet again, sexy boy. This feeling feels rather good. Did you abandon your life by doing the impossible for the sake of this kid's future? Now, I finally understand, Kwon Jae-kyu, what your intent was. Alright, your attempt was sufficiently splendid. However, what you did not think of is, that kid's potential far exceeds what your expectations had been. Anyhow, if your intent was really for that, then what I am able to do, damn. It all to hell, Kwon Jae-kyu, you bastard. As if it wasn't enough when you were alive, why did you drag this out to the point of dying and are now making me do something I'm unwilling to do? Elder Hands. What is? Are you incapable of getting angry? Just take a look at that. Even though he's using such immense power, doesn't he keep missing chances to silence Gumun Ryong's life? Elder, I'm sure you have already noticed this, no? If he was someone who actually knows how to properly utilize martial arts, Gumun Ryong would have already made 5 to 6 trips to hell. Gumun Ryong's time to face the Sunwoo clan head is not now, but another, and so he is not using his full strength. Of course, that this situation won't last much longer. I know that. And also, Shi-Woon. It's over. That is entranceway hole. Even though he was hurling such incredibly powerful attacks around, to break down like this, also referred to as blood hole, should there be a loss of the blood between the chest region and heart, then the heart will begin shaking violently, and the person will vomit blood and die. That is definitely Black Fundamental Realm. No, he will get up again, with an even more fearsome strength. Tile clan head, is that kid really? Yeah. I doubted it at first too, but after the Phoenix Roar is activated, that state can only be the Black Fundamental Realm. Sorry, finally found the original Chinese character for both of these. That can't be? Black Fundamental Realm is the worst of the Murim's arts. At that young of an age, how could he possibly? I don't exactly know the context. But, if it's Black Fundamental Realm, even for the world's Gumun Ryong, he won't be able to handle it so easily. Shi-Woon? What? That guy. His aura just got bloodier. You are too, really something's incredible. Those human, but during that time, you were hiding such a treasure from me? All this time. Something had been affecting me. Tell note. Not clear if he's talking about himself or something affectins Gumun Ryong, but probably himself, and so, now that that treasure has entered the world, what will you do now? Gumun Ryong. The IRC:/us Urkiway, net a team T pity all other scans, Ipatitafu? The UUC4 is used by people to address those who are below their statin and who are friends or in a close relationship spouse, to raise them up from their low station, with respect to the one who's speaking. From Chi 90 the translator found the Chinese characters again, having been too lazy to find the original breaker. Chapter they are Jais. The first one is Blacko, the second means origin or fundamental, more meanings. The last two pronounced Sikying are offerent. The Likyoung, whose characters carry the meaning of a border boundary, is its Wothao? The is a Alfrent character, the Zut means realm. For all online readers, Anno Internet Loan. Tano Internet Loanal Scanlators, we ask that you do not use these translations or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, and no, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you. Is he? No, that's not. Compromising with the name. Using realm but picking the other meaning for the second character. In that state, Black Source Realm not. Withstanding. Usage of his hands. In that instant he delivered an attack to the rear, to block usage of the legs and arms. Plod. Do you get it? This is the extent of your skills now. I may not know what has happened to you, in the meanwhile, but clearly inscribe today's events deep within yourself, that you shouldn't even think I can be taken down by some immature brat. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to overwhelm a crazed beast like that in one blow. Hat was incredible. Maybe he really is a monster like that guy said? Wasn't that a bit desperate? Heh. Desperate by using enough strength to kill. Don't even think about budging. Kang Sung, you see note in credits. If you move even a little bit more, Gumunryong. Are you really thinking of killing your I'll crush this boy's disciple? Skull, I'm sure I made this clear earlier. This boy's not my disciple. Fine. Elder. If that guy's not your disciple then, what are you doing not killing him? Immediately? Stay put. See note in credits I'm telling you to hurry up and kill him. Just like you killed that old well. For example, for borrowing that helicopter. Instead of just killing, looks like there are many places where he called be of use. Are you thinking of threatening? Since time is being really dragged out. When my subordinates are in that sorry state, I don't have any other choice. This is not my preference, however. I really want to kill you with one blow, but since I don't want the situation to deteriorate further, I will accept your threat. However, the condition is that you leave behind the detonator switch you are holding. Then everyone will die together, and if I refuse, the guy you say is not your disciple, everyone. Man, nose bargain. All right, let's do the old that. How to tell everyone to get down from the helicopter. The ones riding the helicopter are all grandmasters. They have no reason to accept such a unilateral command. What the fuck? Those pansies are, even now, only spectating. Yes, he is being vulgar. Tell them to get down, immediately. If not, I'll break their necks myself. Is there something wrong? It doesn't seem like that is what you should be worrying about, right now. The battle aura has disappeared. What's going on? We heard from Bloodstream that this guy had died for sure. I'm not sure. I was quite surprised as well. Are you betraying Lone Wolf? I was only wanting to have Lone Wolf communicate with you, group head, and guided you here and that's all. Oh my. What are you talking about? Then, please take your time communicating. I'll take my leave. You should know the Murim's unwritten law quite well, right? Chun Myung? Rang? Slide if you toy. With someone, group head. Elsa's life, did you put you must be your life at stake to toy willing to put with mine? Your own life up as a stake. Plod. Sukyu must now show me your response to that. This release was brought to you by Mangakao. Please consider reading it on our site or donating to support us. Mangakao.com. Editor, Kista Tiller, Doge Kaiser. It's been fun, but don't you think this is a little lack? All right. Let us move on from observing them, shall we? This is quite lacking compared to the show you've promised to show us. Ah, yes, one also think. It's a shame we didn't see a clean bloodbath, but I trust you've had enough time to witness the little toy one have in my grasps. If that's not enough, how about I show you a grand fireworks? Tokyo? Or maybe New York? No, I think this is enough. It's already quite an absurd sight for a city this large to be silenced even if it was only for a moment. More importantly, that fellow named the Nine Arts Dragon is quite the monster. He has charisma that chokes the air out of you. A very interesting toy you have there. It's two praises. Inside this pocket of mine. Still have many more toys I would like to show you all. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. This turned out to be more boring than I thought. Even though I thought he'd give a better fight than that. The fight is over. I don't take amusement in tormenting the weak. Huh? Are you leaving already? I am content to leave the Murim like this, and I will never return to this world. If you leave him alive, it'll come biting in your ass. Because what I desired to find? I've realized it no longer exists in this world. What a bore. Cough, cough. Oh my, Chun Myungrang. Why? Are Yao had enough strength to dodge that? If the game is over, you should clean up. Right. I'll be scolded by the elders if I leave any loose ends hanging, you know? Are you talking about Master Ahaha haha? As elder? Did you just call him a master? That's funny. The one I'm referring to is someone you can't even begin to imagine. Even the Nine Arts dragon, he's nothing more than a pawn to him. Then how can there be Well, don't worry about it. You won't live past today, so no point in worrying. Who are you really? Her aura changed? I was always Chun Meilingrang. At this rate I'll be killed. It's just that you never noticed what lied behind my mask all this time. Then? Now that's quite unsightly. The great leader of the SUC is running scared of little old me? Shit! Are you saying all I've done so far was being a puppet in a puppet show? I have to warn this everyone else. This is? 1. Think I completely forgot to inform you that there was poison applied to this thing. Oh Yan. The RC:/Urkiway, net a team pity all other scans, ipatitafu. For all online readers and international scanlators, we ask that you do not use these translatlans or host this chapter. To make that clear, don't host this chapter, Ano. No, you can't use our translations anymore. Thank you, a team. I'm not sure I told you that this has poison applied to it. By the way, how do I like huff? Pathetic, just what have I been doing all that time? Huff. Master, this boy's name is Hyuk So-chun. After having taken lessons as an external disciple, he is now properly enrolled as a high non-member student of a martial arts school, Yol, younger disciple. I merely wished for you to take a proper look at me. Worded like this because of 4 pages later. CLER. Elder disciple? Elder disciple? What is happening here? Why are you here? Heh, is this a dream? Sorry for repeating this so much. It's his title. Even if it were a dream, I'd be happy. Elder disciple. Call 911. Elder disciple. Please get a hold of yourself. Of course. Since you, elder disciple, are taking a look at me, like this. Elder disciple. Pete, we. Team leader? Yoh, why, are you here? Miss Swanee? Is he all right? See, I told you he'd be fine. You really are alive. Till note, on his back are the last 1.5 numbers of 119, which is 911 in Korea, or the emergency line, basically. Even though our team leader's personality is shitty, his ability to really take the hits outlasts all. Hold on. Let's talk later. My head hurts so much it makes your praise sound like you're messing with me. You really are messing with me. Oh wow Vudom. Oh yeah. There was something that was a little bit strange. All right. So, yes. While you're saying was coming. After receiving my up here, communication. There was you were already no dispatched? One here. Little seems like Sunbae has no sense of humor. Right? Isn't it a little bit strange? What is this? Hey! How is this a little bit strange? It looks like while I was unconscious, something huge went down here. Just what could have happened here? And also, where could Gumunryong have gone? Also, what is that boy? Something about him seems dangerous. Why did you meekly hand over the switch? Boss, Julia. I heard that the place where we were standing was set up to explode as well. What do you mean? If it had been you, what would you have done? If you had heard the same? Well, lately, Gumun Ryong Nim has been growing fast. In case the elders were to be keeping that in check, there's no way that could be true. Why would we? You guys aren't taking this as a joke, right? Thror boss. Do you perhaps need your medicine? No, I've had enough. I know now that no matter how much my past memory hurts, I can't avoid it. Boss. We were! That's right, you're slowly climbing up, from the very bottom, that is. Until you manage to climb up, I'll be content to wait. Since, that is, the way to cherish the time I had spent together, with you, Shiho. The Reek NW. What was that? This release was brought to you by Mangacow. Please consider reading it on our site, or donating to support us. Mangacow. Com editor. Kista teller. Doge, was I dreaming just now? Have you awakened? Let us go Gaju Nim. Ku. Yes, it wasn't a dream if it was a dream. My heart would not atch this ugh. You're here as well. Clan head of the Seven Strike style. The clan head of the Yusung's clan. I expected this, but this is incredible. I never expected to see this many people at the funeral, isn't it? Of the greatest masters passed away while fighting the Nine Arts Dragon. What's weird about this is that there's oddly large amount of kids here. They're probably here for the Gaju of the Sunwoo clan. Ah, the head of the Taeul clan, and one Og Jeng Moon Nim. What do you mean, because of the Sunwoo clan's Gaju? On that day the Gaju of Sunwoo clan, the Nine Arts Dragon. Oh, you must have not heard. The Gaju of Sunwoo clan fought with Nine Arts Dragon. Isn't he his only disciple? The Gaju of Sunwoo clan is still quite young. How could he possibly have went against him? No, wait, there's another side of the story. Ahan, I cannot believe what I saw that day as well. I didn't not think that young child would use the Black Origin threshold and drive back Nine Arts Dragon. It is true that he Nas eventually subdued, but if he learns martial arts properly, he could become a master that stands above Nine Arts Dragon. Huh. Isn't this bad then? The strongest person of the Gaju's clan died. So now everyone must think that they're wolves without fangs. Is that right? So these people are here to see the child hero that fought against Nine Arts Dragon? Editor note. I've decided to alternate between clan head and Munju. I may decide which one to use later. Munju's clan head perhaps if the Gaju of the Sunwoo clan learns martial arts properly. If you add gas to a diesel car, would it ruin? Think logically. Look over here. Yu Sung's Moonju till note. Hyun Chun Moon. The teacher of the Nine Arts Dragon. What? Hoganong, Moon Nim's words are right. That child's sect belongs to Hyun Chun Moon. He will never be able to learn the arts of Sunwoo clan now. If he must learn martial arts, he must learn the Hyun Chun Moon's martial arts. However, now that he's made enemies with the only disciple of Hyun Chun Moon, that child will no longer have a place to learn martial arts. And now that the pillar of Sunwoo clan has fallen. So what do you think about the Sunwoo clan, Tael's Munju? The candle burns the brightest during its last light. This release was brought to you by Mangakao. Please consider reading it on our site or donating to support us. Mangakao, editor, Kista teller, Doge this may be, the last grand funeral that the Sunwoo clan may well have. You're pretty brave aren't? What makes you think you have the right to be here, or shall I make a corpse out of you? Right, I'm only here to pay respects to the man that was considered one of the greatest in the Murim world. Stop bullshit. Ting, you were our enemy. Did you already forget? Hey, smiling sword, calm down. Yes, that would be fine as well. I will take all the blame for what I have done, so do not worry over such things. I know I followed orders, but I have no pride in what I did. I'm very sorry about your allies. This is a heartfelt apology from me. Also, wait a little bit. I'll come out after paying my respects. Hyun, frankly, I don't know. What would have happened if you didn't help us? I know that on that day you purposely challenged me to stop me from entering that building. However, even if you apologize, it will not bring back my dead friends. And so, what? You will live for their lives as well. From now on, become our ally and live for the sake of my dead friends. Don't you dare think about rejecting me? I'll really kill you if you do. This release was brought to you by Mangakao. Please consider reading it on our site or donating to support us. Mangakao, Tiller, not Olaf editor, Kista my grandfather. If you don't feel up to the task, shall we clean up later? Hey, you okay? Yan. What's this about all sudden? Do you think he really loved me? That day, I knew it when I saw him for the last time, that my grandfather, he sacrificed his life for the Sunwoo clan's Gaju. The thing that was most important TC's Gramps was the prosperity of the Sunwoo clan. Maybe my feelings didn't really matter to him at all? That's a load of bullshit! The elder Elder Min. Can we talk for a second? What? Is this This is the martial arts, study your grandfather left with me, and instructed me to give them to you should anything happen to him. There should be plenty of such books in the Sunwoo clan's library, so why would he? But this is different. This is a special present the elder left behind just for you. Yes, it contains all the knowledge I've accumulated in martial arts. Are these secret neeks? Tech with. If she is diligent in her studies, she should be able to master most if not all techniques conteneo in this book. Master Kwan's martial arts has been a lasting symbol of our Sunwoo clan. Ha! Come now. And yet you are entrusting me with these secrets? What if I were to secretly master these techniques as my own? Because in order to master my techniques you must first train and master the calm ignition key center techniques for 12 years. That will not come to pass. There's no reason for a master like Elder Min to go out of his way to master this. For the next 12 years. And am I wrong to assume that you are content with your current level of martial arts? Well, one definitely can't fool you, Master Kwan. Why would you entrust this with me? You could just give this directly to, though I'm wondering. Jinny? As we welcome our new Gaju, we will be forced to walk through the fiery pits of hell with gunpowder strapped to our backs. I want to that path without any regrets nor fear. Walk down, and so I entrust with you Elder Min, with the only fear that remains with me. And so, he entrusted me with this in person. That's not fair, and you're telling me I have to train for another 12 years before I can start learning his techniques. If that was the case, he should have trained me from a long time ago. He's being too irresponsible. How can he just give me something like this after he's passed away? Actually, you've already mastered everything you need. Jinny, your training startio, the moment you came. What does that mean? Here, the training you did wasn't a general martial arts techniques taught throughout the Sunwoo clan. It was actually your grandfather's personal techniques. He wanted you to inherit his techniques, so he's been preparing you from the start. That's why the Sunwoo clan's martial art wasn't deemed right for you. Now that I think about it, you'll understand now? This is a martial arts book created solely for your eyes only. How about it don't? You want to see things at the same. If you manage to master it, you will fulfill your grandfather's height as your grandfather legacy. Grandpa. His sacrifice will be a devastating blow to the Murim world. More importantly, through this incident, hasn't it become clearer that the Murim world is becoming more powerless against the outside threats? When the Nine Arts Dragon threatened to destroy every clan and also threatened to destroy Seoul altogether, yet many Murim clans remained silent. At this rate, the absolute power of the Murim world will vanish without a trace. Actually, would the Gaju of Milyang clan have any suggestions for the Murim alliance as well? Actually, 1 a.m. Concerned about that. In the current state of the Murim, I feel it's necessary to find a good source of unity and spirit. A good source, you say? It won't be easy, yes. Through that we must encourage the world that there are new generation of leaders out there that can surpass even the Nine Arts Dragon himself. Do you truly believe we can find such individuals in the Murim? I'm certain there are. Presented window of opportunity, with a nighty, they will most certainly arise to power. Thank you for coming all this way. I was worried that he might be going into depression at the rate he was going. Hey, what are you daydreaming about? How long are you going to mope around? The funeral ceremony was over days ago. Jinny? Hello. We are the authors of Breaker. How do you do? Because the next chapter, not including the grand epilogue, of the season 2 of Breaker, has a lot more content to add than we thought. We will be taking the next week off. We are aware that our dear readers have voiced their concerns and wishes to read Breaker on a weekly basis even if we post shorter chapters, but because we felt that this would be a necessary break for the extra work and effort. We hope our readers will understand for the inconvenience. Also, we would like to inform the readers that yes, there has been a typo in the last week's chapter where we wrote Hyun Chunmoon instead of Hyunwonmoon. Actually, we made that typo a numerous times before, if you noticed, and about that we would like to take this chance to voice our sincere apology for our mistake. Love, the authors. They said that you rejected everyone that came to you so far, including Ji-gun and your other Murim. I heard the story friends. CF, if one didn't keep saying that I wanted to meet the 9 Arts Dragon, then Grandpa would be. I was wrong. Hey Shi-Woon! Do you think that Grandpa died cause of, really don't joke, with me? Grandpa died while doing something he loved. If you really want to thank my grandfather, you need to stop acting like this and really show the world what you can really do as the Gaju of this clan. If this is what my grandpa's sacrifice turned out to be, I'm very disappointed. I understand, Ginny. Sorry, you must be grieving far more than I, and thank you. Yet you still came here to cheer me up like this. This release was brought to you by Mangacow. Please consider reading it on our site or donating to support us. Mangacow. Com editor, Kista Tler, Doge. Grandpa left me a technique for me to learn. It's all right. It's all right. I'm still learning, but watch me. I'll become a master that stands above my grandfather. So, please become a Gaju worthy of his lineage. Yes. I'm truly sorry to have failed you like this. Please, give me one more chance. If you I will not. All right. Then I'll ask a question of you. Who, a chance who, could it be, that you're talking about the Gaju of the Sunwoo clan? I have a single treasure in this world that I adore more than anything else. I never allowed you to question me. I just want to know if you have the tenacity to make this treasure worthy of myself. But just recently I found out that there is one more treasure in this world just like him. All right, then show me your answer. I'll see about that chance after you report back to me. I understand, Elder. If there's 2 treasures that is of equivalent price, then it is better to destroy the other to make it unique. Sarah Nuna, have you been well? It's been so long since we've had the funeral for the elder, yet you didn't visit the Gaju for such a long time. That's what I wanted to ask you. Hey, what have you been doing? Up until... I do not have the knowledge to cheer others up. Hey, what do you mean? Were you waiting for me to come up until now? What do you mean by that? Are you thanking me? Or, in this type of situations, I require your help, Ginny. I'll tell you of all the things that happened up until now. Hey, are you ignoring me? Soon, the Martial Arts Alliance will summon everyone to announce something. Kang Sung must be planning something. This is strange. What's with this sudden summons? No matter what Kang Sung may dream, he does not have long to live. There was rumor that Kang Sung was doing something with the youngsters. That's impossible. There's no one who would dare do that. It could be that he made an alliance with them to drive all of the older generation out. Aha. You need not worry. Truth, fully, what do you mean? Yu Sung's clan head. I heard that the Danju is finally moving around after his hibernation. Is that person finally returning? Will he try to assume the position of Danju again? Why else would he have awakened? Let us watch. Yes, if it is that person, the title Danju is very befitting of him. As soon as that person arrives here, this entire place will be changed. Ji-gun had a big role in helping the Murim Martial Alliance leader realize, ever since that day, the Murim Martial Arts Alliance leader has been aware that he is not that strong enough. What Ji-gun has been running around gathering up all the Younge masters. I've heard that he's visited this place often as well. Shi-Woon Nim. Ah, really? Sarah Nuna? Shi-Woon Nim. Your mother's consciousness has returned. What do you mean? What? The ghost doctor heard about your mother's story and has been helping her. Ah, wait, I'll hand you the phone right. Watch. Shi-Woon, who dares? It's talk late. If this is the case, Ginny, You, youngling, how dare you? Who do you think I, grandpa? Help me. Text, whipping wings of the phoenix. It worked. Ku, the impact how? How do you know that person's techniques? Yuku, you're too late. Give up, you're already Yes, nothing else matters right now. Shi-Woon, I need to concentrate on getting rid of him right now. Sarah Nuna, Shi-Woon Nim, it's danger. Text, true seismic step, air hulp. That person is? I know that you've gathered here in a hurry, and it is because of incident regarding 9 Arts Dragon not too long ago. I realized, after witnessing the chaos on that day, especially knowing that there are young masters who are willing to sacrifice them, I realize, there is a new tide in the balance of Murim. I believe that we must give these young masters a chance of their own. And now, proposing we organize the battle for supremacy, once again. Battle for supremacy? The battle for supremacy was stopped after the meeting, with the council, was it not? Why would we do that, Agan? And now, we must look for young masters who will be able to fight them off. As you know, 9 Arts has already achieved the ranks of the Shas Doctor. Right now, we have those who are afraid to show their powers to the Murim world. I don't know who these individuals are. However, I believe finding them will be able to bring a new ray of hope to this world. And if we have faith in their tenacity, I believe that we may just have another chance at redeeming ourselves. That was the true seismic step from Hyun One Moon. Hi, Yun One Moon? I've heard everything there is to know about the story between you and 9 Arts Dragon. How was it? Are you eager to learn Hyun One Moon's arts and stand above the 9 Arts Dragon? Thank you for loving Breaker NW up until now. We'll see you with the epilogue next week. Their Sayin, the new battle for supremacy over Murim will start again. Sahyung, have you heard? Hey, take it easy on the door, will ya? This release was brought to you by Mangakao. Please consider reading it on our site or donating to support us. Mangakao, Comtiller, not Olaf editor. Kista. Even if that's the case, you think a small clan like ours will have any part in it. But you know as well, Sahyung. You heard of the young martial arts masters who stormed Namsan in order to save Seoul. I've heard about the new supremacy battles some time ago. But their respective clans deemed their actions as unlawful and punished them accord. If this new supremacy wars are starting, doesn't that mean they'll be lifted of their crimes? The whole of Murim will be affected by guess be some fresh changes around. There will this. By the way, have you heard about what's going on with the clan head of the Chundo clan? There were evidence of physical assault on him, but ultimately what killed him was the poison in his system. I want to know why Sahyung was there, and under what circumstance he met his end. This is the report you've requested. There are rumors floating around that the one who was responsible for causing the recent mess with the SUC was actually your ally, Sahyung. There are further rumors that he was at Namsan accompanying the 9 Arts Dragon, and that can't be true. It's true that Sahyung was a bit of a prankster, but there is no way he is the kind of man who would do such a thing. I regret to inform you, but the intel I've received, if that is true, then I am certain he was manipulated by someone. I believe that Sahyung was manipulated and was framed. I will find them and make them pay. Chundo's clan head, whoever they are. He turned the lights on and told me let's fight? Honestly. He had me in a laughing fit. That's the kind of guy he is. But I was rather surprised to find that smart young woman to be in shock as well. Even though one told them that my endeavors are ultimately for the benefit of the Sunwoo clan. That's an amusing fate. To think the final piece we required ended up being inside that boy's body. Yes, it looked like he consumed the drugs, with a completely. It's true that those drugs could bring about amazing results, but that's only if the human anatomy is able to accept the drugs into their system and break it down. Average body. In other words, his blood will be an invaluable ingredient, will require to further perfect the drugs, seeing as he managed to survive. When 9 out of 10 people who consumed the drugs died, a horrible death, the kid has the devil's own luck. I wasn't able to be upped with, procure a grain of life or you reach a state of reincarnation. It'll becomes a state of reincarnation. It'll become useful for a young woman like you whose body can't keep up with the enormous growth spurt of inner ki. I know it sounds like that, but ultimately, what I mean by reincarnation is that it is used to balance the mismatching ki and growth of one's body. Reincarnation, it feels like I'm listening to some nonsensical fairy tale. Once you pass through that stage, you will be reborn as a sexy woman with a great perfect figure. In other words, you will become the very dream that the Murim has dreamed about, a superwoman. All right. And what about my other requests? I see. Good work. I've prepared it on the side. As you've requested $200,000 in cash, the remaining $180,000 has been transferred into your Swiss bank account. Oh, thank you so much. With this, I should have no problems for a while. That child. Then I hope we can do further business again soon. Adios. What happened to him? Ween the temp Sunwoo clan's Gi-ju? Who knows? I sure don't. After that incident, just spent all my time making my medicines. I think he must be dead by now, right? He was an insane dumbass. Well, isn't he? Who in right mind would turn the lights back on and fight fair and square? What? Since when? I dare you to say that again. What about, sir? This is Abbott. Observe carefully. Kwa Khan. The fate of someone who dared to bring harm to that boy without my permission. Ow. Lao. One thought I managed to scout a decent potential, and he's been reduced to this. Well, shit. Don't you mean you're glad you didn't have to dirty your hands at a later, what are Yao saying? I really look out for my employees. Date? It's nice you're praising, have some bad news to share. Me, but I, of course, only if they are as resourceful as someone like you. Among the tasks you've given me, I've lost track of the woman you requested me to find. Amusing. It's even amusing that there, one more, wasn't any trace of her to be found. But who is it? That woman? She was one of my most prized toys once upon a time, even though I ended up breaking her before losing her to another man. Haddon. Shiho. Hi guys, it's us, the creators whom you've only met whenever we've uploaded our formal apologies for the late releases. After what seemed like a roller coaster ride, The Breaker Season 2, new waves come to an end alas. We would like to thank our patient viewers for enjoying our work so far. Core ideas behind Breaker was actually all planned out from a long time ago. I think a martial arts series with modern background might be interesting. But Breaker never got its debut until 1999 thanks to the publisher. All right, let's do this, but serial publishing canceled due to unexpected circumstances. Due to all kinds of reasons, the project was over before even had a chance to write the main storyline. The martial arts series came to an end before the main character learned any martial arts. Since then, a few years later, bro, I'll help you with the project. Thanks to Park Jin-hwan's efforts, The Breaker was able to. If Jin-hwan could have seen what was in store for him 8 years later, I wonder if he would have signed up for the project. Bro, does our team never save the Manu script? Ahem. In any case, the first chapter of Breaker became serialized in the Young Champ magazines from 2007 to 2010. Amaro, after a Catazio season, Manhwa's as a Kep, transferred over to Dom, and we've been 11 releasing it for the past 5 years. The Breaker was started with the mindset of writing a more traditional martial arts story, using a modern background. In other words, it's about a weak main character who ends up meeting a insanely strong martial arts master, and he gradually builds his mantle of a superheroes. If had to put it in good words, I'd say it was quite traditional, but at the same time, a bit of a gamble of a martial arts storyline, so I've always had a bit of doubt with the project from the beginning. Oh. Only the best kind of author can write a story that is both enjoyable and easily understood by the majority of the viewers. After our second season came to an end, there is a bit of regret there. Shit! I wasn't a talented author after all. Trying to tackle every one of my regrets became too troublesome, so I ended up simplifying things. Actually. Whenever I wrote heaps about it, I ended up getting depressed over it, so I deleted them all. But more importantly, what worries me now is that the 3 seasons of The Breaker was supposed to be something like 5 volumes for Season 1, 10 volumes for Season 2, and roughly around 20 volumes for Season 3. That was my rough estimate, but after looking back on it now, the first season ended up being 10 volumes, and the second season came to be 20 volumes. Which means Season 3 will have about as much content as 40 volumes worth of books. I mean, I doubt we'll end up publishing 40 volumes, but I hope that gives our readers a rough idea about just how much work we'll be burdened with on our end. Bro, we'll end up spending all our lives releasing nothing but Breaker at this stage. Lee'll say. Long story short, after much discussion about the upcoming Season 3 of The Breaker releases, we have decided to take a break from The Breaker and start on a fresh project. We haven't really decided on what our next project will be, but now I'm hoping it's something light. Well now, will it really be light? We would like to apologize our dear readers about the delay of Season 3 until further notice, and thank you for being a huge fan of our Breaker series. We would also like to thank our DOM viewers, who made it possible for the Breaker NW to be serialized on DOM. We hope to see you again soon. Axtionidoy or Gons Ost, we would also love it if you can show warm reception to the new project, Action Idols, by Kim Tai-Gwan Kim Dong-hoon.